Good morning.
Hey, good morning, good morning. How are you this fine morning?
Oh, very good, bro. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing great.
Oh, you're in GT5 already.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, because I think there's a lot of bullish momentum. 4-hour candle still has some room to go up. So, I mean, if there's going to be volatility, the volatility is going to break this resistance heading up. And once we break through 129, 670 or like 129, 700, there's a clean move going towards back to even 129, 900 or,
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
yeah. Let's see what happens.
With the early push, I also feel that it's your target is gonna be achieved very short.
Gal has the same one.
I am in it with you. You already had my trade, but Perfect.
Oh, gold went up and went down. Wow. Gold did a little, gold did some acrobatics over. Yep.
Raja, what I just found about the gold, new thing on hourly chart.
Oh, yeah.
Each top resistance has we are heading toward third resistance now. It will be like 1550 above 1550, like it will be 1555. Each resistance, if you calculate from each resistance to the bottom of that particular lower of that sideways market, it's a $12 drop.
Yeah.
$12 drop every time, every single fucking time.
Every time it makes a high, it drops $12.
$12 drop.
Hey,
It's symmetrical.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Good morning.
Hi, how are you?
Good morning. Good morning.
Good
morning.
I'm fucking
Good morning.
feeling like shit still. Fucking 101 in secret.
Well, Alex is not yet joined.
Who, me?
No, Alex.
Oh, the other Alex?
Alvarez, the one with the beard and all.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, your JPY is also starting to push up here.
What price is it?
How are you? You seem to be in a trade.
Hey, Drew, how you doing?
How are you, brother? Good. How are you?
Good, man. Yeah, I'm in a GJ buys. I believe the 4-hour is bullish. The daily. See, that's the only thing. The daily. The only thing with the daily is that the daily candles. If you look at the candles, it's kind of like rejecting this area, 129, 500 area. They're kind of rejecting because they also rejected previously from the 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th August. And now they're kind of rejecting again. So what I'm thinking is that maybe this daily candle is going to go bullish till 130 or even cross 130, 100. Because the pound is strong today.
Do you think it's going to break the resistance? No?
Yeah, I believe so. Like, I'm in the trade.
Now, do you think gold's gonna fly to 1555?
I have no idea.
No, it's not about idea. It's about
Oh,
those up and down
I have
wedge.
no. Again, I have no idea.
Uh,
I have nothing to tell you about gold. I don't trade gold.
okay.
If you want to ask me about GJ or anything else, oh, I know everything.
GJ?
GJ.
GJ. Okay. I got my stop loss at 129 or 450.
Nice. What's this? GJ, 27 pips up, then crash down. Interesting. We shall see. Raja, I still can't find your song on YouTube, bro. What song are you looking for on YouTube? You will find what you look for, trust me. Nothing is hidden these days.
What do you mean, a song?
Yeah.
Like you singing?
I have no idea what he's trying to find.
Though. How are they supposed to describe it? What song do you like?
Oh, 30-minute candle close, 30-minute candle close bullish, closed at resistance. Gonna be very wary about these buys. I mean, I basically look to see.
No rejection on that, but barely any rejection.
What I'm going to look to see is that the price should not break the low of the 15-minute candle, and then should continue moving bullish.
Right.
That's what I'm looking for here in my trade. Hey, hello, Nicole. We will accumulate buyer's momentum, then kaboom. Well, let's see what happens. One thing I want to say is that if people here try to copy the trades, don't copy the trades, man. Unless you don't know why the trades are being taken or when you don't have full understanding. It's very important.
Yeah, like if that 15-minute goes below 125, 500, I'm gonna get it out.
The only thing is,
I think it's gonna wait out.
Yeah.
You know?
I put a buy stop. I think if you have a buy stop, your buy stop is going to be perfect at like 129, 730. Is Lots FX signals related to someone in your group because he has your exact logo? I have no idea who Lots FX is. Let's find out. Oh, no, not at all. I don't know who Lots FX is. Lots FX is probably new. Yeah, he's very new. His first picture is 9 weeks ago. VIP signals. There are no results, no nothing, just ads and ads and ads and ads. Hey, good morning, Anthony. How are you, my friend?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm done for the day. 5% and I'm done.
Oh, wow.
But I'm just sitting here at the computer and I thought, I'll join this stream because it's always fantastic.
Yes, it was a good time. So what, you traded what, gold? Traded gold
Yeah.
today?
Gold. Pretty straightforward. I just went for the wick fill on that half hour. See, it tapped 1550, and then it just started going down. So it went down on that half hour, and then
Yeah.
then I just traded the next half hour.
Oh,
took my
wow.
pips and got out. Done.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, it's back in that range now.
Yeah, exactly. I think it might consolidate for a while before going back up.
Yeah, I believe so. Let's see here. Pre-markets.
I'm staying clear of anything GBP because of what Boris Johnson's doing.
I know, like yesterday when they were fighting with the Congress, I was 100% sure GJ will just die yesterday.
Yeah.
I was waiting and it didn't happen.
Smart move.
I was working for middle guys for some time and they went out and trading alone. It's complicated. No lines, no breakouts, but on every session pattern or higher and lower time frame patterns. Interesting. Looks like 4-hour and GJ about to turn. Yeah. I'm basically expecting the 4-hour to continue bullish. The daily here to run bullish. Let's see what happens. I mean, got my stop loss. That's very important. You know, listen guys, if you have stop losses, you need to respect your stops, because the stop losses are going to tell you exactly how much you're losing. You know, it's very important when you understand how much you're losing. I mean, if you have $1,000 account and if you're taking a trade, let's say, like I have $1,000 account and I'm on this trade, right? I'm gonna open maybe like a 10-cent lot. You know, 10-cent lot to like risk $10. You know, so always understand how much you're willing, because once you get used to it, then you're gonna be okay. Like when you're gonna be okay to accepting the fact that okay, this is what I'm about to lose in this trade. You're gonna take trades without a problem.
That is right.
Just like you take trades on a demo account without a problem, same thing's gonna happen on the real account. You'll take trades without a problem. Oh, whoa, 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 boy, oh boy, we're pushing up here.
Damn.
Yeah, got like 10 pips here. Gonna secure my 10
Oh,
and
shit.
let it run
Oh,
it
it's
run.
still going.
Yep.
Nice call, bro.
Thanks, man. Letting it run over here.
Oh shit. Oh, I'm out anyways. No, I'm not taking no more.
Nice. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa,
Oh,
buddy.
Shit. Oh shit.
Oh damn! What the hell?
Shit. Perfect.
EJ,
Damn.
what you doing?
Damn, Daniel, 23 pips.
Perfect. Perfect.
Damn! I need to study GJ.
Beautiful.
GJ does a lot.
Man, see this? You come to the streams first thing in the morning.
Damn!
Fuck
For the day.
yes. Fuck yeah.
Best day starting.
Hit to the T.
Nice, rakeel. Good call. Like close to any.
Nice.
Good shit. Think I'm done for today. You left the runner or not?
Yeah, I have a little runner running.
You have a little runner running.
Yeah, runner hurt nobody.
I
Because
left. I closed to it.
daily's gonna go bullish. 4-hour going bullish. Beautiful, man. This was just amazing.
Yeah. I came back from making coffee and I saw that shit. I was like,
There are 460 people here. 400 more are gonna come in like an hour, and
Nice. Already 400.
yeah.
Pretty popular.
I was waiting for the 5-minute to break.
Popular.
Yeah,
Popular.
we're doing good today. Which
But it was
currency?
dope. It just popped up.
Which currency are they trading? So this is GBP, JPY. They were trading. Can
It looks like a clean zone up to 130 flat.
yeah,
But
but
what I'm looking at is this here, a rejection here. So, hence why I closed here.
yeah, that's exactly why I closed. So, someone was in sells because price was at resistance. So now your idea isn't wrong. It made sense to take sells, but for sells, you would want to see a candle closing bearish, right?
You want to see one thing.
Yeah, because when I woke up, Vincent here sent me a chart. He was in sells on this candle right here, but then I saw this area here. I was like, yeah, that's when I said nope, because I saw that area and I'm like, okay, it might stop here, so I'm not going to take a position. And while this candle was forming down, when it closed bullish, I was like, okay, yeah, this is going to go up. It's not going to go down. Because for bearish, you want to see rejection. Like if this one rejected, you wanted to see another rejection here. So you can say, okay, now we're going to respect this resistance. We formed bearish and now it should head down. But it closed bullish. 4 hour was also bullish. If you look on the 4 hour, let me show you the 4 hour. If you look on the 4 hour here, so now the 4 hour candle, I'm only looking at candles, no zones, wicks, nothing. This 4 hour candle went bearish in the first hour, right? And then I'm looking at the daily and I'm looking at this 4 hour momentum, how bullish this was. So I was like, okay, you know what, maybe, this is going to pop up. It's going to break resistance. Because if you look at the time, like between 6 and 7:30, there's some volatility. And that's when like resistances or like, supports are mostly broken. So on that bias, I took bias.
Perfect.
Yeah. I'm waiting for gold to make a support and keep pushing to the upside. It was up and pulled back a little, as is customary. I don't know about that approach, but if you look at the daily is going bearish. So, it has a chance it can come down to 1532. If you look on the 4 hour is bearish, but it's approaching some sort of a support right over here. And then you look on the 1 hour. The 1 hour is bearish right now and it's dropping, right? And there's a support at 1536. So for it to go bullish, you need a bullish 1 hour candle at least forming at this level, so that you can say, oh yeah, look, 1 hour is respecting this level here too. So you just need to wait for this candle to close. This candle. Yeah.
Gotta be able to have the skills to close, like think on your feet.
Yes.
Like the 15-minute candle and you close if necessary. And I've seen you even reverse sometimes if necessary, and go the other way and catch that trade. That's something that I have yet to acquire.
Vincent, let me see the chart you sent.
To me?
Yeah.
Ted's gonna come on. Ted's gonna say, yeah, I just got that GJ push. Raja, can you do fib analysis on 30-minute gold? See, the problem is, Trap D, I don't trade with fibs, so I don't know how to do those analysis. Let's attempt to do these analysis.
You grab it from the top, the highest wick, down to the...
High over here?
From the highest wick, which would be that one. Let me see, I'll look it up.
So am I taking all the way down or just to where?
Take it all the way down here. Yeah, right here. Right here, right here. Right here.
There you go.
The bottom hasn't even really been fully created. That's the bad thing about Fibonacci's. People just think everything at the bottom when it could just be a little small consolidation. That's not a full swing high, swing low.
Right, like Nick said, the bottom hasn't been made, so you know.
Yeah.
That much influence. But
That's why people get screwed on Fibonacci, because they're not putting. They just want to use it. You got to know how to use it on the proper times.
and at the end of the day, it's just levels of support and resistance.
Yeah, I think if you're trying to trade any USD pairs, you might want to wait till the news. There's some red folder news, so I would be cautious about the news before trying to trade any USD pairs. Raja, why did GJ push that much? Can you explain your bias on? No. How about anyone who's asking? How about you open up the chart and then you see how was this a buy? If you can explain to yourself how that was a buy, then you're gonna understand why I took that trade. That's very important, because my reasons would be different than your reasons. And look, came up to the level and then just dropped. I took profits up there.
Like Raja, as an example for the Fibonacci, if you go to like right there to your left, oh, you change the chart.
The what?
No, I was gonna say on that last chart you were on, I was gonna show you a perfect example of where they could have used the Fibonacci. Because it looked like it retraced all the way back to the 618 area.
Yeah.
But
so this is where I entered right here. This was my entry. Yeah, exactly it. Halfway through the 30-minute candle, when the 15-minute candle rejected, I looked left. I saw this area. I'm like, okay, you know what? This area is going to hold. And the bias was, okay, it should break up. And yeah, it was pretty good. Are you in GJ? I have a runner running on GJ. I had a 5 lot. I closed 4 lots. And I have 1 lot running with stops at break even. Oh, what's this? Gal, 4-hour close above. Yes, so this is great. Oh, this is EJ. I thought it was GJ. Yeah, no, this makes sense too. So basically now you want EJ to respect the support forming right over here at 117,620. Hey, I understand that GJ was a buy, but didn't you take the trade early a bit because it could turn any time? Yeah, exactly. But you have to understand, we've been trading New York session every day for the last year. And when you watch something for that long, for a year, you get accustomed to it. You start to understand why price is moving. Why isn't there volatility? Because I was banking on the fact that this resistance is gonna break, because like this whole week we haven't had any movement during this time of the market, right? It's always been consolidation, and breaks have been at like 8 a.m., 8:30, 9 a.m. So I saw this, I was like, okay, you know what? Like, I mean, there has to be some volatility at this time. If not, then what's gonna happen? I'll hit 10 pip stop. Right, so when you watch something long enough, you start to understand why it's moving, why it's like doing certain things it shouldn't or should do. That's very important. UJ. Currently, UJ is, I think all JPY pairs are in the same predicament here. They're retesting zones. UJ is retesting this 30-minute and 1-hour area if you look left. And there's a clean move if it breaks above. 106, 370 or 350. It's a clean move till 106, 600. I think if the news is good, that's where the news can take UJ. Because this is a strong level here, 106, 200 on UJ.
Yeah, I'm super sick.
Yeah. Raja, I have been trading London and I'm getting losses. I think I should stick to only New York session. Yes, that's true. But look at DXY. See, now here's the thing, right? DXY, it doesn't matter. DXY doesn't matter if you're trading USDJPY, trust me. You know how much money I've lost trying to trade UJ and looking at DXY and gold? Like how, it's just, it was just retarded. Because I would look at gold and I'm like, okay, gold is heading down, so I'm gonna buy UJ. You know, and it wouldn't work at all because every pair is different than any other pair. So you have to just, when you choose a pair, that's the pair you're looking to be an expert on. That's very, very important. Like if you look at the last 2-3 streams we've had, I've only traded maybe gold and GJ. That's it, gold and GJ. You know, and like most days we've just been waited. We waited and waited and waited. So I think it's a very bad idea when guys turn around and say, okay, you know what, like UJ should not go up because DXY is dropping or DXY is at resistance. It doesn't really matter. They are correlated, you're right, but they're not correlated on smaller time frames, high time frames.
Correct, because not all correlation run together sometimes. Sometimes they run simultaneously.
Mm-hmm. That is true.
What's up, Roger?
How you doing, man? Come on, I caught a GJ buy here. Yeah, I caught a GJ buy today.
I caught gold buys.
Oh,
last
nice.
night, and I just missed these gold sells a while ago, but I'm looking for some more gold sells.
More gold sells?
Yeah, but not now. If it pushes more up.
I think if gold breaks below 1536, you could have a nice move to 1533. Because that's a strong support. Ooh, look at this EJ 30-minute candle. This is, if this closes bullish, and if someone's in EJ buys, this will take you to the rocket. This will be the rocket indicator. Man, you know how many people asked me about the rocket indicator yesterday?
What, the shit that you drew on Zoom?
Yeah, they're like, where'd you get it? I'm like, just drew it. They're like, what?
It's not playing. Like, people thought it was real, like an extra indicator.
Yeah. They're like, you just drew it? I'm like, yeah, I just drew it. My first live trading session. Welcome. Raja, could you check GCAD?
Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Hey, Raja. I had a couple of friends asking for the rocket indicator as well.
For what?
The rocket indicator.
For the rocket.
Oh, yeah.
He told me, is that real? I'm like, no, don't buy that shit. You're gonna get scammed.
Yeah. Rocket ship indicator. We had another rocket ship. Tony. Yeah, I'm looking at GPCAD, Tony. At first, when I was looking at it, I'm looking at it in a way that if this 30-minute candle closes above where it's at, this move down could have been a fake out. Yeah, you're right, fake out if price closes below support. So I guess you're waiting for this candle to close now, see where it closes. Because essentially this is an area you have now. Even on the 1 hour.
Wow, gold melted. If I was awake like 2 hours ago, I was taking sales from.
Oh yeah, gold's gonna drop. You just...
Yeah, we hit 1550. That's what the goal was.
1550.
Everything moved through the London session. I just looked at the charts now, and it's like, wow.
Yeah, I woke up like at 5 and I saw it. I think Anthony took that trade on the chat. And
Yeah. Well, as soon as they released discussion about the trade talks between China,
Yeah.
and that was the catalyst to push it. But it's nice that it went to 1550 because that was the original target. But now, I think at this point now, I think if we have more positive news about trade talks, we go back right down into 1400s. It'll rifle right down so fast because gold is at a very high price that's not sustainable.
Yep.
Like, look at this. It's gonna head to 1533 very soon.
It also helps that it's the last week of the month and the last couple of days of the month, so there's a sell-off to pull back from the monthly wick. If you look at the monthly wick, we've pulled back now exactly the way we usually do for like a daily candle. Right, so we're getting that monthly pullback because we came into that area, and now we're getting the pullback.
We're gonna get another retest at 1555.
Yeah, I think because essentially what you need, and we talk about this a lot, let me draw that up, is you essentially need this, and then the drop down. You need that. So you need this wick up here. So you need something like that at the top, and then it'll drive it down. So, because I can't see us doing something and it just now dropping after we, like this to me isn't like a good idea for a drop. So I think what you'll find is you'll have one more wick up, and that'll start the descent on the monthly.
Hey, you still sick?
No, he ain't sick, dude. Definitely out lying.
No, I'm talking to bed.
Oh. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I'm still sick.
Yeah, I'm sick as a dog too, bro. I have 102 right now.
Bro, you know what helps?
Gold is coming
No,
down.
Constantine, I'm not gonna take it back, but no, Constantine.
No, but listen, drink a lot of it.
Ginger, I'll get ginger, yes, but I'm not gonna get poutine.
Yeah, I'm looking at GJC if it's gonna close above this resistance, so then next hour they can fly.
GJ is gonna continue going bullish. That's my idea.
EJ has a much better structure.
Yes.
If you look at EJ on the hourly, that's a much better structure. That's an easy win.
Even on the 30-minute.
Yeah, way better structure. It was a perfect setup. You had a pull back, and then the next candle went bullish. We created a huge support there. It's very straightforward, and your target is 117,750, where those wicks are. And we're still early yet before the New York session, so we should have a continued push.
Like that. And did a pretty good job. Rock it.
Hey, you're copying my rocket design there.
Both EJ and GJ should push.
Rocket.
Who's drawing the rocket?
Me. I'll leave it there. You're welcome for the rocket. I am the rocket, right? So basically, it will be best just to wait for this 30-minute candle to close, see how the next one reacts.
Yeah, 1 hour candle is about to close.
On EJ, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, looks good. Maybe we can tap like 117, 778.
Yep. UJ is also creating support on the 30-minute candles. EJ is also creating support on the 30-minute candles.
Well, what did you say? 117.
Yeah, 117, 778.
Thank you, Berlin.
You're welcome.
Is it a good time to buy EJ now? Well, let's take a look at this. So if you take a buy on EJ, first you gotta determine where your stop is gonna be, right? So maybe having a stop at 117,620 would work. 117,620, and then you gotta realize, okay, if I'm gonna have that much of a stop loss, how much are you willing to lose? So first of all, you need to see whether it fits your trading plan. Bro, sometimes when I use this strategy breakout and retest, after breakout, the retest happened, but the next move, re-break again, like a false breakout. What should I do to filter that? You can't. It's just a probability. Sometimes you get a breakout, and then, like let's say this is forming a perfect, where's my fucking pen? This is a perfect break, perfect candle is retesting, creating support, perfect indication of moving up. There's a 70 to 80% chance this will continue moving up, but then there's your 20 to 30% chance that it will break support and continue moving down. So you always
likely also the timing of where they're taking their entries probably has a lot to do with the fact that that strategy is failing. I guarantee you, like people that are asking to take a trade right now, and it's right at 7 a.m., they're gonna fail. People who trade just before the New York session are gonna fail. People who trade just after the New York session are gonna fail. You have to watch your timing of where you're taking entries, because the specific times in the market will show you specific ideas, and in 5 minutes that idea could be invalid.
Ooh, look at that GJ close.
Yeah.
Look at the 30-minute close.
You hit a break even, right?
Yeah. Close out my last one at break even, but
what a fucking bitch.
Look at that candle close. Closed right under resistance.
Yeah, thank God I secured profits right around the 129.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the thing. When 1 hour candle opens, you're gonna have those movements. You're in the right direction.
Rakeel.
Hi.
For GJ, would you have buy stops above like previous hourly wick, just in case it shoots out?
Yes, I think that would be a good idea. Like having even like buy stops at 129, 730. Because when you look at the 15 minutes, see, they came down back in the range. So now you have this range on GJ.
Yeah, wait for the candles to turn bullish.
Rocket Man.
Rocket Man. Hey, you can't sing songs here. YouTube is listening.
What?
Yeah, YouTube is listening. Ooh, what's this? Someone sent a chart. Okay, GJ 30 minutes. See, now the problem here is that I guess you entered GJ when the candle was still open. And now when you look left, there's all this traffic here. That's one of the reasons I closed, because it was coming into all this traffic. See, now someone can turn around and say, okay, no, you know what, I hope it's going to go back up. The thing is, technically it closed below resistance. So no matter what you say, oh, I think it's going to go back up, I think it's going to do this, all that goes out the window. You need to filter that out. That's, I hope, your saying, hey, like, you know what, it's going to do this, it's going to do that. No. What you see is, it came up, tried to go up, closed below resistance, which was like 129,650, and you know, now it's back in the range. So this doesn't qualify as a buy now.
Yo, it's constant. Bear sales on gold right now.
Yeah, gold should continue.
Bear sales on gold right now.
Yeah, I'm not touching gold. You got a lot of news at 8:30, so if gold comes back to like 1544, which is there, then I'll sell. But as of now, it's on support. I'm not touching it. Like the best.
Bear buy gold. Oh. Yeah, I'm looking at EJ right now. I'm looking at just 30-minute kind of bullish.
Surely a sell now because it closed below resistance. Well, why? Because next support is like 19 pips away. You know, it won't make any sense. It won't make any sense to sell it because it came down. Because now it's in the range. Now you have to wait for the support to break or resistance to break.
Yo, I'm freaking sweating.
That's good if you're sweating.
Yeah, that's good though, right? Like, just if you're like getting out of my fun.
Wear like 3 layers of clothing and then just keep sipping like hot tea.
No, I got coffee.
Yeah, you shouldn't be drinking coffee.
Yeah, I need some coffee right now.
See, EJ is forming support here. Now you can say that, okay, like, you know what, if EJ candle stays above the low of the previous one, it should continue moving bullish. Your first target should be, you know, it could be easily 117,760, but your stop is going to be 117,620. Because it's below the previous candle. And gold is dropping. Gold should go to like 1533. Safe.
This morning when I saw gold tapping that 1550, I never was expecting that it was retraced that much. Seriously. I was thinking just to retrace a little bit and then continue to the next target. But
Consolidate up there?
yeah, it was a crazy move to the downside.
Jeff said that for GDP data thing from China.
Yeah.
What's this?
That move was around 3 a.m., 2:50, 3 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah, I was definitely.
And I didn't hit the sells on the 1550, but because I wasn't that sure they're gonna retrace that much.
GJ is in an uptrend, guys. If you were to sell, you would have to catch it when it rejected around 129,800.
Gold,
That's true. Yep.
gold just died.
Yeah, gold's doing exactly what we said.
EJ, UJ, they're moving.
GJ is back in action.
Now G is gonna feel that wick.
Yeah.
Watch.
Kervin, how do you know that, Kervin?
Oh, because I learned from you. So, you know, wicks don't lie.
So,
Back above.
wow, look at gold.
Look at gold. Oh, wow.
Tap that wick and then boom up.
Wow, look at that retracement.
Uh-oh.
Went back to the, oh shoot.
That was nasty.
That was nasty. They had like a lot of teeth.
Yeah.
A lot of teeth. Gold finishing.
What do you think qualifies for a proper support resistance line? 3 candles with their wicks? No, not really. I mean, if you look at GJ right over here, you're looking at the most recent candles, right? So when you're drawing resistances, you're looking at the most recent candles rejecting an area. So when I look left from current price action, so you see rejection, then you look left, you see rejection here, so it won't really matter, but you see more rejection here. So when you see candles rejecting a price, you know, you got to look left and you got to see, okay, what price is these candles rejecting? Must be an important price. And you're like, okay, well, maybe it's 129,650. It's then it's okay, 129,650 is an area of interest where the candles had troubles breaking, so that's where candles might have troubles again. But as you can see, it's breaking now, so it's gonna, bias is still bullish. Raja, why aren't you posting more videos talking about the quality of the camera? Yeah, Samsung stopped sending me checks.
Yeah. Just leave me alone. GJ just went to the left where he grabbed this one.
Wow, gold just reversed 25 pips. But what's the minimum candles to qualify for support? Unrage, I think what you need to do is you need to post charts, or if you're in a group, you need to send charts to your groups. Most people don't post charts. And when you don't post charts, no one knows what you're charting, what you're doing. No one knows that. You know, and then you will keep asking questions. What about support? What about resistance? How many wicks? How many candles? Candles closes or wicks? You know, like you need to post charts. I think the one hesitation that people have is that if they post charts, you know, like their chart might be not good enough, you know, and guys might make fun of them. That's not the point. The point is that you're not going to get better if no one sees what you're doing. I mean, I used to post charts all the time. My charts were horrible, but now they're good. Well, they're simple because I've been doing them for a long time. Oh, Egypt dropped. See, this is the probability that break and retest didn't work. So it's all probabilities. But now you can't say that, oh no, this is gonna go up. I'm sure it's gonna go up. Technically, it broke the low of the previous candle. Technically. So that's what you gotta go off with. Technically. Because you need to act according to the market. You don't need to react to the market.
Imagine getting buys on gold when it hit 50.33.
Raja, you gave me the missing pieces that I needed in my trading, such as looking left, waiting for candles close, timing, 4 days in a row, all my trades are work. Oh, nice. Could this be a fake out on EJ if price closes below support? Yeah, I mean now it's like a whole zone, right? Now you're looking at it from a 1 hour perspective. That the 1 hour candles had rejection here, like yesterday, and now they had like one candle had a rejection. So now maybe like you're waiting more. You're waiting longer now to see if the support is formed. But if you have closes below these levels, then you can say, okay, you know what, now we're coming back down. So essentially price could start ranging between 117,610 and 117,660, because now you have 1 hour support and 1 hour resistance.
Love the elevator music.
Yeah, I love it.
Raja, do you see GJ hitting 130? To be honest, if it's closing the way it is, the way it's moving, I see it hitting 130. Because if you look on the daily, you'll see that the daily candle moved bearish throughout Asian and London. You look left on the 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th daily candles, they rejected 129,500. And then if you look more now, you're seeing the daily candle, this previous daily candle, it formed a big rejection. So if it's respecting 129,500 as support, 4-hour candle closed bullish. I think 4-hour has a very, very high chance to move to 130 even, because if 4-hour maintain its momentum and a 15-minute and a 30-minute candles keep closing above 129,650, you have this clean candle on the 4-hour chart. So this one can go up. But the condition is that price needs to stay above, what's this price? 129,650, because that was resistance, and if it stays above that price, then that's good, because then that becomes support, and we have a clean move to 130. Gold.
Well, I'm done for the day.
Yeah, me too. I did.
Very nice call, rakeel.
Yeah, I did pretty good. I did EJ buys yesterday in Asian, and then GJ buys this morning.
Perfect.
1,200 profit total.
And you had those gold sells. I mean, was it gold buys?
No. No. I'm just messing with Jeevan most of the time.
Where's that?
I said I'm just messing with you most of the times,
Yeah.
I love you.
Those gold sells were lit though. They're got like 70 pips on those, and I'm just waiting for the GDP news.
You took sells? Fuck, I should have taken buys. Look, it went up so high.
Where's what? My sells were like 1541 though.
Oh, nice. Very nice. Yeah. I think this retracement up is just so that price can set back up for the news.
Yeah. GDP, I don't know, GDP's forecast is a little high, 2.0, but
I think it's low, because it hasn't been too lately at all. Jeevan's gonna guide us with this news here today.
Steven.
What do you think about Euro New Zealand, Raja? I think it's a very good pair. We call it the Dragon. I think it's a good pair. Someone sent a chart. Very nice. I like charts. If you don't send charts, you don't get better. What's this? You need to label your chart, Mr. Unrage. You need to label your chart. What are you looking at? Because honestly, I can't read minds. I cannot read your mind, seriously, because I have no idea what you're thinking with this line. I have no idea what you're thinking with this line or this support. No clue what you're thinking. So I'm sorry. I wish I was, what's that guy's name? Blaine? Robert Blaine? No. That magician guy. David Blaine. Yeah, David Blaine.
David Blaine, bro. That's a magician.
He's a beast.
Robert Blake.
No, bro. You're talking about David Blaine, the magician.
Someone said Chutia chart.
Chris Angel.
You know, bro, we're not talking about Chris Angel.
No, and close.
No, Chris Angel and David Blaine are two different humans.
Yeah, like Chris Angel's like the Antichrist.
All right, what's this? Ted, what are your thoughts on gold? All right, let me be Ted here for a day. So gold is interesting. If you look on the monthly, what you will find is that gold is rejecting a price level. If you look to the left from 1555. Now when you go down to the weekly, what you will find is that the weekly candle is also rejecting that area, now coming down. Now the question is, can this weekly turn bearish? Can this weekly turn bearish? That would be a $10 move. Let's go to the daily.
I think because GDP is 2.0 the forecast, right?
Yeah.
We haven't had a bad GDP in August. We haven't had a red report in August that was off forecast or bad since 2010.
What's GDP anyway? Like, what are they measuring?
So like it's just the overall growth of the country, right?
Okay.
But mainly what it takes in is stuff like inflation data, retail sales, like just overall consumer data. You know what I mean? Stuff like that with the growth.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good indication of the overall value of buying.
So if the numbers are good, right? Like they're expecting them to be 2.0, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be more than 2.0.
Even if it is 2.0, it's gonna drop gold because that GDP number just helps the Feds stay patient. You know what I mean? One second, I'm gonna.
Isn't this going to be a big tool that either Trump and the Fed are going to use against each other? This data coming out?
I think the U.S. GDP is going to be good.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, like you said. Oh shit, GJ.
Raja, if the 15-minute on GJ didn't break the previous candle, do you think it's a potential if it didn't break the previous candle? Oh yeah, I think so. Like, I'm sad my runner got stopped because I still believe it's going to go to 130. Rocket indicator on EJ. Yeah, 30-minute thing did like a little nasty push down there, but now I don't like EJ buys because there's resistance like 10 pips away, so I don't like it. I'd rather wait for the news now. So I think it would be a good idea to wait for the news to come on and gold did a little retest. Yeah, you know what? It might be a crazy idea, but I think weekly can turn bearish.
Yo, okay, I was in public, man. So many people are so annoying in public.
You think so? That the weekly can turn, like, gold can? Yeah, you're right. 15.25.
There's a lot of news positive for the trade talks.
Yeah, you know how you were asking about what goes into GDP? Rakeel?
Say it.
Yeah, you were asking what goes into GDP, right? So, like, you know, all those reports we see just throughout the month, like stuff like CPI, stuff like the NFP, all that combined overall becomes this GDP number for the country, right?
Yeah.
So overall, in the last like month or two, we have had pretty good retail sales data. The CPI was good the last one. I think NFP was even good too, right?
Yeah. There's a lot of.
So I think and historically we haven't seen August miss target, I think once in 10 years. So like probability wise, the odds are in our favor, but yeah.
Perfect.
Dropping because.
So Jeevan, what you're saying basically is like for the month, all those other ones are like small little data points, and then GDP is like the final test for the month.
GDP like summarizes like all the overall like consumer sales data, the inflation, consumer sentiment, like how the housing, like it takes the main numbers out of every little detailed thing and puts it all together and says this is how the country's pretty much doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I understand.
So for someone to like wanting to back test GDP, you can start looking at historical data, but then you can also start looking at, okay, what was last month's CPI numbers? Or what was last month's NFP? Oh, okay, for the last 3 months, U.S. job and inflation that has been good. So I don't see why this GDP would be bad. You know what I mean? Stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm happy to say no. I always thought GDP was just like the mix between import and exports. You know what I mean? Like how that.
I think that's a big part of it, importing and exporting. You know what I mean?
Everything else is also factored in as well.
Exactly. Yeah.
Bless me.
One second. I'll be back then.
If price breaks above 129,800, we can easily have 25 pips till next resistance at 130. Yep, perfect. So you have a buy stop. You have a buy stop above what? What was this? 129,800. Yes, makes sense. What's this chart? Not Chutia chart. I think it's a Chutia chart because I can't open it. Someone sent a chart. Is today the of gold sells or what? Seems like gold's gonna continue down. You know,
yeah, there's been lots of positive news regarding trade talks, so that could be a catalyst.
Yeah.
Especially if Trump wakes up and says like, oh, I've taken in what China says. I'm really on the same page with them. I want to work with them. And then, you know what I mean? It'd be a nice little tweet to get.
And go.
We haven't been here since 2011, 2012, where it broke, rejected 3 times the support and broke down. What? 2011, 2012? Is this a month? So I have no idea what this chart means, man.
We haven't been here since 2011, 12, where it rejected 3 times the support and broke down.
You must be looking at the monthly time frame back in like way back when price flew up to 1800.
Yeah, but like in the last 2 days, price has been through this zone. Like, you know, I don't know what he means.
Yeah, he's comparing a really high time frame to a small time frame.
It just I don't know. It gives me a headache. Bloomberg said China are not reacting to U.S. raising tariffs. Bloomberg can go fuck off. Trust me, Bloomberg's predictions are just as good as someone who just started trading today.
No, but I like Bloomberg for their news though better than everybody else. Though.
Man, when someone comes to me and says, "But Bloomberg said this," I'm like, "Oh god." But Bloomberg said this. Shall I target just 30-minute wick, or well, if you can get the 30-minute wick fill, then I would say put stops at break even. If you want more, because there's news coming, there's going to be some jumpy movement. Bloomberg said we would go. Thoughts on EG? I have no idea what EG chart looks like right now, so post the chart. Oh, nice. Someone's in sells on EuroCAD. Nice. So you want this candle to close bearish, and then you should be good.
Yo, where's Latino Heat today? Raja.
Trump's awake. He's tweeting about the hurricane. Let's see what he says about real shit.
Oh shit, I forgot about that. Yo, Berner, you better be not on a roof right now.
Yeah, Berner, you better be off the fucking roof right now.
Why y'all be stressing that stuff, man?
Dorian's gonna kill you, man.
Bro,
Man.
Hey, these are the same people who tell me.
NFP is more dangerous than a hurricane.
Yeah.
Dorian.
All right.
No, I think you got NFP confused with the bull.
Look, EuroCAD. Maybe we can get a good sell. Why don't you look at the screen? And the screen clearly says, look at the gray text that's moving. It says, don't say look at this or look at that. Post a label chart with your entries and exits. See, someone said EuroCAD sells and someone said EuroCAD buys. This 30-minute close, perfect. Above resistance. If someone is still in buys, I think you should be good. Just have a stop loss, you know, protect some profits, and let's see what Gonzo has to say. Clean candles, 15-minute creating support, 30-minute close above this level. Price should head to, yep, perfect. This makes perfect sense. Look at the next chart. Perfect. It's my first time in this channel, but I've noticed New Zealand JPY is going down. Very nice. That's a great assumption. But now when you're trading New Zealand JPY, you need to ask yourself a question. You know, whoever's trading, you need to ask yourself these questions here. The question is, let's say that you trade New Zealand JPY. Now you need to ask, is New Zealand open at this time? Oh, right? And then the answer is going to be no. Why? Because New Zealand session is closed. Then you look at JPY, you're like, okay, is JPY open at this time? The answer is going to be no, because it's closed. So what are you going to do? You're going to not try to trade New Zealand JPY because it's not in session. If you look at GP JPY you can trade because GP is open and the yen is closed. So it becomes a much cleaner pair to trade because one session is open and the other one is closed. It's going to have much cleaner moves. Where are you getting your live views from, Raja? So I don't upset you. So I don't upset you with any one more. I have no idea.
Holy fuck. Hack's going ham in there. Like breaking dishes.
Yes, thank you. It's not really valuable information. I think it's just basic logic. Basic logic that you have to apply. It took me a while to really understand that, because in the start I used to think that I can trade anything at any time, but I learned that that's that's not the case. Of course, you can trade anything at any time, but then there have to be like logical reasoning. I mean, they say that you have to wait for the trade. You get patient, and you're gonna get paid more. People don't they don't apply that. You want to rush into trades because you think you're gonna miss it. You want to take early entries. You want to overtrade or chase a loss. All those things are just gonna they will really hamper your progress in trading. Like, look, for example, GPCAD, right? GPCAD, someone said, okay, this move down might be a fake out. So now when you look at the smaller time frames, and what you see is that, okay, now the candles are closing above this support it had. So now, yes, okay, perfect. So this move down could definitely be a fake out. And then we could come back up over here. Right? But does that mean I'm going to take this trade? No. Why? Because I've already taken one trade here for the day. It's the discipline that matters a lot. Trust me.
Yeah.
Bloomberg says, isn't news, it's an opinion of the network. Oh. Yes. Bloomberg is an opinion of the network. That's true. So with USD news, best trade should be UJ. I think UJ is going to continue bullish. UJ is ranging here now between 106.200 and like 106.300. So if it starts to range, I think it should break. And if it breaks, I think the break is going to be bullish. But we can't be 100% sure because news can push it. It can push it either way. Are you in GJ or waiting for the retest? No, I already closed GJ. I closed GJ at 106.790, something like that. And then I had a runner. My runner got stopped out by this move down. So, yeah. Bias is still bullish on GJ. Would have been pretty happy if I didn't get stopped out. Wow, EJ is really like wicking up and down on the 30 minute and the 15. And not thinking on re-entering if 650 holds. Nope.
EJ's consolidating around 30 minutes, and once we break up, it's gonna have a pretty big move.
No, I necessarily don't want to re-enter, because if I re-enter, that would be me risking the profits I have made. And if I look at my trading history, I have a blue trade from yesterday, and I have a blue trade this morning. And I don't want to fuck that up with like a red trade. So that's why it's very important to be disciplined, to be cautious in trading.
That's the hardest part I feel in trading.
Oh man, trust me, so hard. I think
doing analysis and all that, and even entering, that's all easy. It's getting out of the trade and then staying out of a trade.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I have two desks, right? One desk is a little bit higher, which has my like keyboard and mic and stuff. The other desk is a little bit lower. So that's where I place my mouse when I'm done taking trades.
That's smart. Yeah, normally what I do is after I make my trade, I go and I put on my other phone for the demo account. And then I just leave it alone. So I don't even look at my live account. I just look at the demo charts to monitor,
He is reading the Zoom chat, not this thread. No, I read everything. I respond to questions that make sense. Harris has been here for the last week, and he still doesn't know how to share charts when everyone else can share charts. So probably there's something he's missing, and I'll let him find it for himself. Oh, what the... Yep, this makes sense. Perfect. You got range. if this support breaks, you got this range to fill at the bottom. If resistance breaks, you can go to 0.91200.
It seems like gold is testing the underside of that support before.
Yeah. Gold's gonna really move with the news.
Oh really?
No, I think so.
You didn't even ask.
You bad chod.
Hey, but there has been time who drops and nothing moves at all. It just sits still for a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes.
AUD USD close above, then target stop below bullish. I think for AUD USD, if you're trying to take a buy, you'd want to buy stop here or a sell stop here, because this is the range right before the news. And if the news is good, AUD USD can go down.
Yeah, and plus AUD got AU has a strong resistance at 67.55.
Yes, that's true. Morning, can you check your email? I'll check my email in 4 hours.
Yo.
Hello, hello.
Only shitty thing that if GDP is good and it drops gold is Trump will know that the Feds would use that to even slow down even more. So he could just flip the trade war back on by like the afternoon.
I'm thinking the same thing, but I want to go there.
Yeah, like because you could see gold drop a good like $30, the market start rallying, and then the Feds obviously aren't going to say anything, but they would keep that in the back of their pocket, like, hey, we don't need to cut rates yet. Look at GDP; it was just less, right? And then Trump goes like, fuck, actually, I don't want that. I want rates cut. I want corporate happy. I want corporate America happy with these rate cuts. I want myself to look good before elections. I'm gonna go after China one more time this week.
Yeah. That's what I was asking earlier. Is like this is the GDP that you're basically using as like a wild card, the Fed and Trump against.
Yeah, right. Because if it's bad, or if it, like not bad, like it could be a couple points off target. Like we could see like 1.5 to 1.7, right? If it is on the bad end, but if it's bad, you're gonna see this guy like hammer out 5 tweets at the Feds right away. Like, you guys aren't doing anything, set your game up, look at our growth, like you're gonna see 5 tweets, bam, bam, bam.
Yeah, you're gonna take your shots at them.
Are you ever tempted to trade another pair when you see a chart with good setup? I used to be, but now I'm not. I reached a sensei level where I'm not tempted to take trades at all. Yeah, bro, trust me, like I'm up 1200 since yesterday and I don't need any more.
Sensei. Tomato tomorrow. I thought it was like two.
Sensei.
Gold, buy in or...
Since yesterday? That's not bad. Cool.
Yeah, you just need to understand that when you open your charts, you need it predetermined in your mind how many trades you're going to take. That includes all the test positions you might take, all the like everything. Like sometimes what guys would do is they'd open a trade with like a tiny lot size, say, oh yeah, this is the test position, that counts as a trade. Because if that moves 20 pips or 30 pips, then you're going to say is, okay, you know what, that was a test one, so now I'm going to take another trade with my regular lot size, and that's going to end up in a loss. You know, so every trade you take, you should be confident.
I think it's better if people just consider each position a trade. Like I know, like you stack 3 positions, they just consider it one trade, you know. But
Yeah, that's
People
true.
could just find whatever's best for them and their lifestyle. Some people are free all day. You know what I mean? They like this stress and scalping and fucking staying at the chart all day. And if it works for them, taking 10 trades a day, then fucking so be it. But some guys take 1 trade a week. You know what I mean? Instead of
Yeah.
1 swing, I take 1 swing a month.
no, that's absolutely right. And remember, I used to be that guy. Remember, I used to be doing 30, 40 scalps a day, all day.
Right? Some people be scalping all day, every session.
But for people who do that, you'll get sucked into a bad path because it's like you'll just never be satisfied. You'll still always want to win more.
Yeah,
I think everybody used to be that guy, taking over trading.
Yep.
Everybody goes through that at the start, especially.
Me too.
A lot of people do that at the start, where they'll overtrade like crazy. But a lot of people won't flip to the other side of just trying to take 1 trade a week or month. Nobody's ever tried that. If you really think about the mass population, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I've tried to do it where I just do like 1 trade a week, but that shit, nah, it's too hard.
Then you're in these groups and you're with these people and you're fucking pushing up $10, and you're just sitting there like, nah, I'm not gonna trade you today. No, GJ just dropped 150 pips. Boris just fainted on stage. Like, oh fuck.
Boris just fainted on stage. Where do you get that from?
Like,
where the fuck you get them? Boris just fainted on stage.
I don't know, bro. I never know.
Like he was performing an act or something.
Or some shit, remember?
Yeah, he tripped up on the stage. He didn't faint. Boris fainted. Okay, GBP dropped.
Thank you, leader's back.
Yo, we shout out, bro.
If he goes to talk on live stage today anywhere and he faints, everybody's paying me in this chat. Everybody's paying me.
Yo, don't say that, man. The poor man is gonna fucking die if he faints. His hair is gonna fall out for real, for sure. Right, he's got the rooster here.
The hair is glued on it. That's good. That's it.
He got the helmet cut. Back then he used to put like a bucket on your head.
Start cutting around the scissors.
Yeah, you cut it around there.
Buddy, you're done.
Yeah, you're done, buddy.
Yeah, give me the honey. Yeah, what do you want today? Give me the honey nut Cheerio cereal bowl cut.
Medium size. Alright, boys, what time is it? 45 more minutes, talking.
Oh, I think it's right, because EU is also structured very bearish.
EU usually goes similar direction as gold, right?
Yeah.
Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
About right now? Yeah. I've seen that. I've noticed that a lot too.
The structure is very bearish on EU as well. Nice range here, like.
And if it breaks that bottom orange,
Oh
man.
man.
What's to the left? Yo, not much.
Yeah, there's a wick there.
There's a wick there, but still, like if it breaks that.
That's where you need the submarine indicator.
Oh, yeah, let me go. Got you.
Yeah, gold like is trying to create a resistance on the 15.
Just to get an idea how many trades we should be aiming for. You can get 1,200 off of like 3 trades, right?
Yeah, I mean,
You
it's
can't really base it that way. You have to base it on because the capital different each person has is different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not size.
No, I'm talking about like how many trades he actually took, not whether I can make the 1,200.
Oh, I took 2. I
Give me
took
a chance, but I just want to know how many trades you took.
I took 2 trades. I took one EJ buy for 10 pips yesterday in Asian, and then I took a GJ buy early in the morning here for 23 pips. Yeah, so that to me,
submarine, bro. It's starting to look like something else, man.
yeah, so like that to me is pretty good.
That's a consolidation submarine, man. Submarine got to go down.
Alright, look, when I just put an arrow in, there you go.
Oh, but now we're going backwards.
I think it's missing something. Oh, missiles.
Yeah. That should be Constantine submarine.
The Russian flag on it.
Yeah, you're missing the Russian flag, man.
There you go, fam. That's it.
The Soviet Union flag. Hammer and sickle.
Yeah, I can't drop fucking hammer. Alright, let's go here.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Raja. That's what I was looking at right now on the 15-minute to see if it was creating that resistance.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, because also we finally broke below the 200 EMA on the 15-minute. We've just been consolidating under it for the last hour.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I feel like dying, bro.
Yo, I told you, go get some fresh ginger and slice it up and boil it, man, and make some tea out of it.
I'm only take one entry or something, or one minor trade this one, just because if the forecast is a little bit lower, I'd be full sell. But I don't know why I thought that 2 was tripping me out, but I still think it's GDP.
Like, when would be the best time for you to like enter it? Oh, okay. Like 5 minutes before? 5 minutes before?
Not 5 minutes. I'm talking like a couple minutes probably. Because even if you enter that like a 1 5-minute candle before, the next one starts spiking some next minute against it.
And lips on sometimes.
So like you'll go on the 1 minute?
I would look at a couple minutes earlier to see where it's going, right? And then I would look a couple minutes earlier just so like you were going even 1 minute earlier, or you just had stops if you want to be.
Yeah, because you don't use stops, so that's what I'm asking.
No, I enter manually with the stop loss like already going to be set of like whatever pips I'm willing to lose. Usually I set the stop tight because with the news you get slippage anyways, right? So like
like 10 pips.
Yeah, and I set it tight anyways because I'm willing to lose that. Plus if the news is gonna whipsaw, I don't want to be a part of the news, right? I want the news to be like GDP. If it's shit and it's fine, if it takes me out, that's fine.
Right. Smooth.
Yeah, but if the GDP is good and it's an improved number, there should be no whipsaw. It should just tank, both just drop, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say, the way the 4 hours looking, the 4 hour did tap my 21 EMA and retrace back up about 30-40 pips. But normally the way, like if gold were to close the way it is right now, I would be looking for sales for it to break back down and go and test towards the 50 EMA.
Yeah, because it's already broken like a lot of this lower time frame structure and started to create some lower lows. You know what I mean? It's starting to shift it. But it's just if you want to be safe taking news, it's best to do what Rakeel and Ted guys say, how they set up the buy and sell stops at pretty safe areas.
Yeah, that's the thing about doing that. Like, you're gonna get mad slippage. Like now,
depends how risky you are, how greedy you are. If you want to risk it and do what I do, go ahead to set that stop. But if the GDP is like 1 point below forecast or one point off forecast, those are the weird numbers where you don't see the news take quick. Like you'll see gold whipsaw up and down maybe 20 pips, and then investor sentiment be like, wait a second, is the GDP good or bad? Right? I like a set number, like it's right above forecast, or it's like, oh, this was 3 points below. This is garbage. You know it's just gonna fly. You know what I mean? Like,
but Bernie said the 50 EMA it starts with 1540, right? So it could be like a good whipsaw up there.
1540, yeah, I could like we still have another like what, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Just don't even look at gold for now. Like don't bother. You're just gonna get eager to try to enter now.
Yes.
No, I'm not gonna enter now. I'm gonna wait.
Yeah, let's see where it is.
Look at what's happening now. GJ is gonna head towards 130.
Yeah, I feel like entering.
I feel like GJ can push and break the higher high today.
Yes.
Like on the daily.
Yes.
This is going to be like even EJ the way it's consolidating, GJ and UJ is pretty similar with all those candles in that small box. So
It's
I
just
think
all yen shares.
yeah,
Yeah,
All yen pairs, like if you look at it, you know, the best, if there's trade tension relief, like if Trump replies and says everything's looking good, the best volatile pair to take buys on would be AUD JPY. Because JPY would weaken with safe haven relief, and AUD would strengthen because there's some tensions, trade tension relief, right? That AUD JPY would probably move the most if we get trade tension relief.
yeah.
Like if Trump tweets back and says like China and I are good, AJ will probably fly.
Yeah, that's all you, bro.
What
Looks
you?
at me. What happened?
Hey, yeah, you don't trade AJ though.
treat all the kangaroo pairs, man, especially your first day Euro AUD.
Right, that's your bestie thing.
I haven't looked at Euro AUD in like a month, bro. Like 3 weeks.
No, but Bird understands the concept I was saying about like if we get trade tension relief, AUD JPY would probably have the most movement because yen would get relief, safe haven, and then AUD gets relief.
GJ's pushing.
GJ's pushing. GJ is gonna push.
Who's lying? Alright, I'll be back in like 10 minutes, 40.
Alright.
Get some food.
Here you go, GJ. GJ is on its way. Are you in GJ buys? Nope. I mean, no trades. None. Yeah, if you're in GJ buys, I think your stop should be 129.550 to be safe. Super safe. 129.550. To be aggressive safe, 129.650. Target maybe like, you know, 129.900, 920. Or if you can put them at break even, then 130. Yeah, if you, I mean, you should have been in GJ once this 30-minute candle closed bullish. I mean, from like 700, you should have been in GJ. Plus, also what you got to do now is you have to look left and see that, okay, you know what, there's some problems here, you know, so you got to be cautious. There's some issues here. So price might spike up more and just retraced all the way down really quick. So, you know, also like there was consolidation here before, so, you know, it's a high traffic area. So you'll find either price will do a quick spike up, or it's just gonna
and it's the end of the 4 hour.
Crawl up. Yeah, exactly. It's the end of the 4 hour too. So New York Open is gonna happen in like, you know, 2-3 minutes. See, EJ is just ranging.
Yeah, he just looked like boxed in, ready to shoot up.
GJ was the trade for this morning.
Yeah.
GU is going to bounce around because, you know, there's news in half an hour, so price is going to wait for that news to come out. What time does NY market open? 8 a.m. New York opens at 8 a.m. 9:30 is equities. What's this? Let's say to have 3,000 profits every month, how big would the account have to be? 50,000 or 100,000? Maybe you need $1 million to do that. That's just the wrong approach anyway. So I lost my job and I want to make 1,000 a month from trading. That is not going to work well.
Who said that?
Oh, someone on Instagram.
I want to go get a job.
Yeah, that's the thing.
People don't want to fucking work, friends.
That's it. Or just grab extra shifts. Like, get like a...
No, they don't want to fucking work. They just don't want to fucking work.
Period.
Like, period. That's it. Simple as that. Don't want to fucking work. And then you have people like me, like bust my ass off, and then I have somebody else fucking up my income because they don't want to work. So I'd be firing people for that.
Rakeel, you had adjust the webinars, the amount of participants.
What happened?
You had to adjust the webinars, the amount of participants.
Oh, it's full again.
Almost there.
Yeah, I'm gonna get an extension today.
Alright, you got an 8 o'clock push.
Gold was 1538. It's supposed to be a nice retail.
Is it just me or the CAD USD chart weird? I think you're trying to be funny, but it's not funny at all.
Hey, Jivan, we're getting that little push up like we wanted for the new 4 hour.
Yeah.
Right? It's getting that retest one.
Yeah, this is beautiful. I like this. I want to see the 1 hour tap the underside of the 14 EMA and then drop some more.
What price is that for you?
15. Well, right now, let me go back to hour. 15.39.9.
Oh, like 1540, almost pull it dot. Nice.
Yeah, and I'm like in the way of the 30 minutes respecting the underside of it right now at 1539.4.
Minutes.
Yeah, that was a quick push of, what was that, 16 pips in 1 minute?
Hey Davor, I can't read your trading plan. You need to document it on Microsoft Word. You need to label it, make proper headings, and then send it to me. Because that trading plan, like, I don't want to be rude, but that trading plan is exactly like how you trade. Oh, it's not trading plan. Oh, you told me it's trading plan. Oh, it's an idea. Oh, okay. Yeah, I just don't know what this idea means because honestly, it's very dirty. It's very dirty. I can't. It's like a doctor's handwriting.
Hey Raja, you just reminded me talking about trading plan. Remember the Boris group? What happened to Queen Cleopatra? Did she ever send you her trading plan?
I have no idea. Nope. What's the difference between microeconomic? Yeah, it's the same thing. This is gold 18 push.
TJ is about to push to 130.
Yes, he's just gonna push to 130. There we go. Push.
130.
Oh, pushing. Come on.
12 about 12 pips, right?
Yeah.
Ooh.
What a nice push in GJ.
Yeah, now it's on this retrace.
Raja, could you have looked at a chart I posted? I can't see any links you guys post.
You see what I said, Jeff? It's pushing up to 1540. What? Gold. Bernie said that on the 50 EMA. Yeah, on the 50 EMA of 30 minutes.
How much time we got left? Another 26 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, I just don't like the support is sitting on this 1535 support.
Yeah, 1535, 70.
I wish before this. I wish before this happened, before 8 o'clock, it broke 1535 below. It just retested 9. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wish this already broke 1533, that whole area, and I wish this was retested 1532. Like, I wish we already had an engulfing bear that broke that support, and now we're retesting for 1535, and I'd be more confident in the technical positioning. But as far as the support's been I like how it's retesting like on the bullish side before it's used. But I'm still gonna enter. I'm just gonna risk a bit of profits, and then
I got my pending in news.
Yeah, I just closed GJ for 20 left.
Nice.
So how many pips?
20 pips for GJ.
Nice.
GJ ran really well.
Yeah, we took it at 6:30, right, Rakeel?
Yep.
The first push was at 6:30, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I was there 99 mans in this fucking webinar.
What do you mean? Oh, like on the.
I'm just surprised. Like, so how many members are in the Forex family? Like over 500 or something? Maybe even more.
Yeah. Yeah, we have a lot of YouTubers here. I think these, like, every day we're getting more guys because of the likes, right? Because like when you give the thumbs up on the video, YouTube just spreads the stream all across YouTube.
Alright, so everyone, you go ahead and give a like. Look, I'm at 99 right now. Boom.
Exactly.
Constant, go give it a like.
Yeah, man, I did my daily like already, man.
Constant. Oh shit, 114. I said it. Shit just spiked up. Come on, guys, give it a fucking like. 134. There you go. Let's get that shit to 200. 200. 145. Ooh. I'm looking at the likes on YouTube. Let me get 200. Let me get 200. 160. 160. Let me get 200. Let me get 200.
That 200? 200?
200. Let me get 200.
That's 400?
I'll fuck her. 174. Come on, we got this. 182. Yo, this is the highest beat. 189. 189. Come on, 11 more. 11 more.
why are you hyped about this and your Forex profits?
Ooh, 194. 205, we got it.
TP hit.
Yo, that was lit. 209 likes.
TP hit.
Yeah, I would like to see you doing live trading during NFP.
Me? I'm fucking lit, man. I'm up.
Next week's NFP, I wonder. Yo, but take in consideration.
Hey, I'm not an option, man. Come on,
Nah, but take in consideration, next week Rakeel does NFP on YouTube, and then just notice, like, after the news come out, notice the amount of mans that we.
Oh, yeah. It's always, bro.
Yeah, yesterday when gold moved, we had 900 people. When gold moved, after half an hour, there were like 400 left.
Yep, you know which side they were on.
Yeah, smart people, you know, they win and then they just call it a day.
But that's good, though.
That's very good. Yeah, it's very good.
I mean, I stay here just for, like, moral support.
Moral support.
And trying to spice things up, you know.
Man, I missed the
Gotta
days
be there
when we used to
2:30.
run- when we used to run all the way to 11, 12 o'clock, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got it. 230 likes. 228. Yeah.
228.
Yeah, and when I started,
30.
It was 30. When I started running, I was at what, 97?
Yay!
235.
Gold almost to 1540.
Yeah,
By the time that
I'm
underside.
looking for sales in gold.
Me too, man. Me too.
Me
I
too.
already got my pendants in.
I think a sell stop at 1535 would be pretty good. Even
1535.
yeah, 1535. Because that's below the 30-minute support it just created.
I never use sell stuff. I always use limits.
Yeah, I'm not good at
These are going to be world record best numbers in 10 years.
There we go. Perfect.
What?
Nothing. What?
Perfect. That's perfect.
Matter of fact, let me take out let me adjust my stop loss. I mean, not stop loss.
Watch GDP come out to like 21 or something. Like, or something like not even like record low.
Let me ask you something, come on. When you do the sell limits, like you do it like, let's say right now you put a sell limit at 1540. That's for like the whiplash, right? So as soon as it goes up, it activates, and you won't be in as much trouble, right?
Correct.
So how do you like calculate how much the whiplash is gonna be?
Yeah, like how do you calculate your stop loss? That's why.
Yeah. That's why I don't. That's what I don't get the sell limit. Like I would put a sell limit right now at 1540, and put a stop loss like 10 pips, 10, 20 pips off that. But
So what I do, I take multiple trades. So I have 4 trades right now, and my smallest trade is at the front. So just in case it taps it, and then I average it. Then my second smallest is the next one up, then my largest, and so on. So if it flashes, if it runs through it, at least I'm not in a crazy drawdown.
right. So the first one that gets activated will be the small one.
Yeah, my smallest order.
And
Ooh.
okay.
So I
Who's-
just average in.
Who's still in GJ? It's approaching the target.
I am.
Approaching the target.
Yeah. 130 TP fam.
Oh, 130.
A little bit more. Oh.
Oh man, why is it teasing? Like, fuck.
Can you do it? 129, 976, 977,
It's gonna
977,
close
977.
that. It's gonna go to
Oh, 130.
Yeah,
136.
130. There we go.
not he.
130.
We were at 130.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Congratulations.
Yeah. We put one on the morning.
Perfect.
Oh, trust. I have a lot of those.
Yeah, I know you do.
A lot of street.
I'll keep it PG-13. Then.
Yeah, don't do
We're
that.
not ready. We're not ready for that rated out.
Oh, who's playing these sound effects?
That target was brought to you thanks to all the likes that we got on YouTube.
Yes.
Keep hitting the like button.
And if you look left on
So
GJ,
we're keeping that like button. Let's go. I don't know, man. Me and Kerwin are the only fishing about the forecast. He was seeing like a 1.5, 1.7. We were talking about it, but I think we can make it. I think we can make it.
Yeah, 1.7 because I mean economy right now is contracting though. The spending is too much. The money the government is getting is less than any other month of this year. So that's why I'm expecting a really bad number.
yeah. Oh, look at this.
But this is taking in Q2 data, right?
Yeah.
So it's taking a couple months.
Yeah. Oh,
Inflation was good. Retail sales and stuff been good. What else? We got the job data was good. This is a tricky one.
Yeah,
We got to risk it for the business.
there's too much information to process at one night, so they're gonna move the market wherever they want. Even if the numbers are bad, if they wanna think they're gonna have good numbers, that's what.
But even if the numbers are bad, today they might just let's just say the numbers are bad, but they're not terrible, right? They might just focus on the whole China relief.
Yeah.
And the markets might just be waiting for Trump's response on the actual China relief or the U.S.'s reply to that, right? So we'll see what the focus is. I think it's Uber's how much time? Minutes or what?
Yeah, like they was saying, they're gonna use probably the talk with China as a factor. They're gonna move the dollar up. They're gonna take the gold down. So that's basically it.
yeah, we just gotta wait and see what happens.
Yo, Raja, EJ 30 minutes.
EJ 30 minute. Oh, you know what I noticed about GJ? GJ came up to that same clean candle on the 4 hour. Also the daily too. Higher time frame analysis. EJ. Yeah, this 30 minute, if it closes bullish above these candles to the left, then you can say, okay, yeah, we're gonna head up. But now it's just...
Oh, we're breaking that high as well.
Oh, okay. Perfect. Why do you call your New Zealand the dragon? It just moves really fast.
Because it's ferocious.
Yeah, that thing moves wild, man.
Yeah.
So quick that you won't even know what blew your account.
Look, she is doing the same thing that gold did this morning at London Open.
Yeah.
They just stopped the RAM number and it's heading back down.
Man, why isn't what par in here, man?
I think participant slots are maxed out already. There's 100 mans in here.
No way. You gotta pay for the plus.
Yeah, it's like you gotta who do I choose to pick now?
Yeah, I'm gonna upgrade my Zoom today.
For real? I was joking.
I had it at 500 for like a long time, but then like it never went above 70, 60. So I was like, I was just wasting money there.
Oh, so it's for real? There's a limit? 100?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. So you gotta upgrade.
Wow, I feel like I'm in like the VIP section.
Yeah, Zoom is really VIP. There's no lag. You can share charts and links and everything like that.
Super VIP.
What variables should I take note of when documenting journaling my trades? I think the variables you're gonna look at it was like what you saw and where you entered and what you anticipated versus what actually happened. You know, like if it was a winning trade, then obviously you were right. But if it was a losing trade and you were wrong, you gotta turn back and look at it in a way that, okay, how could you have taken the winning trade? Like, let's say if gold is rejecting support and news is happening, right, and price starts to break support, and then you're going to say, okay, like, price broke support, and now I'm going to take a sell, and the sell is going to be a winner. But if price reaches support, and if you take a buy, then, like, you can look back and say, well, it was bearish, obviously could have taken a sell. So that's the note that you try to take. Oh, wow. GJ's still moving.
Yeah, EJ's breaking up now.
Yeah, there's some guys who have 130, 250 as GJ take profit. That's pretty good. That's very aggressive from my stance.
Take profit for what?
130, 250.
Take that profit and just rack up.
Rack it up, fam.
If it goes there, you will rack it up. That's true.
Brought to you by Nutella Productions.
Rack it up, fam. Blessed.
Oh, each is moving. It's at 720. I use Pinterest to log trades. You can upload screenshots, take notes, organize. What indicators are you using?
Here on EJ.
I'm using no indicator, as you can see on my chart.
Yeah, I went to the washroom. You guys got EJ buys too?
Yeah, I got 640.
Please. Yeah, let me take a shower quick. Hopefully I don't miss this new.
Ooh, nice. UJ is also breaking up. What a nice day today. Just one trade early in the morning.
Damn, EJ is pushing. What the fuck?
Chilling. Let's look at the daily on EJ. Oh yeah, EJ can come up to even 117,700.
Fuck, gold didn't do what I wanted to do.
All this range here on EJ.
Yeah, I don't like the way gold's moving at the moment.
Yeah, I wanted to keep on pushing.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably wait for. Yeah, I'm gonna probably wait for the news to drop, and then after the dust settles, then I'll look for something either on a retrace or for a continuation.
Yeah, this one's tough with everything on the table right now. As we were talking about, because one tweet from Trump talking about the trade tensions, and all the focus just goes away from this news, and then that's gonna be priced in the Fed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, the 1 hour did exactly what we were talking about, where it did go up, tap the underside of the 14 EMA, and then retrace. Like that was perfect. That was 19 pips right there, perfectly. But the way there was nothing really showing that it should drop. You know what I mean? You had a big 15-minute bull candle. I wasn't expecting this 15-minute to retrace all the way down that far. You know?
Yeah, true.
Is it bad to hold UJ right now with news? I think if you can have your stop at break even, that'll be pretty good. You know, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna put a sell stop at 1535.
Just do both. Do the buy too, because if it's bad, it's gonna fly.
Yeah, a buy stop at 1540.
I'm just gonna go with my one bias and say fuck it. I'll take the. I already know what I'm going to lose.
You want it for sales though?
Exactly. Tap that.
How can I trade the 30-minute charts because I have school? I think you need to focus on school then. Seriously, if you have school, I mean, you gotta focus on school. Because I didn't start trading until I was well in my, like, I was 29, I think I'm gonna start trading.
I think people that say school or work or kid or whatever their excuses is, they gotta just learn to find the gaps of time that they do have that are free and use that for trading if they really want to trade.
Yeah.
It's like in any hobby, anything anyone does. People find time to watch TV and stuff like that. Why can't you find time for other education for trading? You know?
Yeah, or go to the gym.
Exactly. You know.
I'm gonna do back today.
One day I'll find a gym.
It's like people, they say
You have a gym.
I don't have time for a gym.
You're a walking gym.
Yeah, the roof has every like bench press or squat rack you need.
Yeah, it's definitely decline bench press. You just gotta like put yourself on the floor and just start fucking lifting.
Bro, the way you make those cinnamon buns, come on, you can't get those at the gym.
Ooh, EJ still pushing. All right, this chart, I'm not sure. On this chart, I probably have a stop below the 30-minute candle, or I wouldn't even trade this pair because I don't trade GPCHF. But seems like you have your risk reward set. So, what can go wrong?
Gold's gonna push up.
Yeah, but Kev, if gold pushes up from here, I'm thinking it's gonna be buys then, man. Because right now it's respecting that 15 minute. I'm back on the EMAs again.
Yeah.
It's respecting the upper side of the 200
That's
EMA.
what I'm thinking too. That's exactly what I'm thinking too.
Yeah, Kevon's always right, so I'm gonna go work.
2 minutes before I'm gonna put my penny.
I didn't make any decision yet. I'm just watching the price action. I still have my sells in.
You sell limits?
Yeah, I still have them in.
Where out 1530 or 9?
No, I have them higher because I was planning. I have them at 1542, 80, and 1543, 71, 1542, 1544, 60, and 1545, 50. But I wanted gold to continue pushing before the news.
Yeah, because that's a big gap between like 1534 to like 1540.
So if I do leave them up there, I think
gold's gonna drop. To be honest,
it's gonna whiplash.
Yeah, that's the thing is I just don't want to enter before because I don't know where to have a stop loss at because of that. You know what I mean? We know it's gonna whip.
Yeah. See, buys would have been right there.
Yeah, look at the 15 minutes pushing up again, man. Hey Kev, if you got any more trash on your desk, I'll go help you clean that stuff up, bro. Had me rolling when I seen that.
Yeah, man, it's just a little more. I got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got like 6 notes on the bottom of my computer to prevent me from doing like certain things.
Yeah.
Like every time I make a mistake, you know what I mean? Like I put a note. Or if a pattern change or something. Like if I take 5 losses in a row for the week, then like I gotta reevaluate everything.
That's when you take a trip to the Bahamas.
Yeah, you take a break.
Yeah, because the market's changing. Like PR, I'll probably go to PR next week.
Puerto Rico?
Yeah.
Just in time for the hurricane?
Yeah.
Yeah, the hurricanes, that's the thing. So, but next week I'm definitely taking a break though.
So we got fireworks in 4 minutes, huh? I haven't checked AU yet this morning.
All right, Raja has his coffee. What's this here? News is coming in right now. Okay, sell stops at 1535.
yeah, I think gold's definitely gonna buy. UJ is pushing hell up. God damn.
Quick reminder, don't get over leveraged because I'm pretty sure you're gonna get slipped.
Yes, you will get slipped.
Yeah. Go ahead, Roger.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're gonna get slipped.
Yeah.
100%.
100%. Now, yeah.
Do you bring buy stops, Raja, for just sell stops?
So just sell stops. I don't know. I see sells better than buys.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
I'm gonna be sitting in my hands. I'm gonna wait, like Bernard says, all the dust to get settled. Then I'm gonna.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna do that and just scratch the retracement.
Yeah.
Because I've been having bad luck. I have Hugo's as my main broker, and lately it's been fucking insane on slippage, like 40 pips, like literally 40 pips.
Yeah, that's why.
Look at this. EJ
Yeah, me
tapped.
too.
You know what? You Hugo's, Carol?
No, I use TD, Trader Domain.
Yeah.
But I got sleep on UCAT, 15 pips.
Oh yeah, when you got it that day, I got slipped 40 pips.
Wow, I got 15 pips.
Yeah, so even you get slippage even on TV, bro. Anywhere.
Yeah, even Ted got slipped.
Even Tech got
He's
slipped.
the owner, so what I'm gonna win.
Yo, 30 seconds. Jivan is taking a shower still.
Yeah, my day man.
Jivan
comes
already
out,
pulled the trigger though.
my day comes out like at the shower, like
Alpaca.
I bet you Jivan is very sells on gold.
very sales.
You see volume pumping in, man.
Yeah.
Alright, here you go.
Hell yeah,
Finger.
spread is jumping and everything. Hell yeah.
Nothing. I closed my pending.
Smart. Be safe, brother. It came out at 2:15 as expected.
So higher the forecast.
No, it came out 2.0.
Yeah, it came out as expected. See, no
Oh
fire.
yeah, 2.0. Oh no, nada.
Well, that was a waste.
Yo, hey, were we joking about this like an hour ago? Say, watch it not move at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they already moved. Yeah, makes sense.
They were probably already expecting all this.
Yeah, everything was preset already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe what's gonna happen now, they're gonna do some correction to the downside and then continue on UJ.
UJ, wow, it needs to be corrected.
Yeah.
EU is heading down. Where it had to go down.
You know,
This makes me happy. I know how they.
Hold down or what?
no, nothing.
You were on
happened.
sale, right, Jeevan?
Yeah, I'm in sales.
Ah, I knew it.
Get to the fucking move, man.
That's why Rakeel was on buy. Since you're in sales, Rakeel is on buy.
What? Oh, it's on two. Right on two on the forecast, eh?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Just be happy about that, man. You guys are always angry. Be happy. Two's good. Drop the
No.
shit.
We wanted fireworks.
Yeah, we wanted fireworks, man.
It's coming. It's delayed. It's delayed. It's waiting for the Trump tweet. It's waiting for the happy Trump tweet. Then you got a good on forecast GDP, a happy Trump, a happy China. It'll be a good day.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's coming out in a little bit saying, "Oh, we're doing good. You know, our economy is the strongest in the world."
yeah. I mean, it's gonna take some time for this news to get absorbed in the market, and then you're gonna see
Yeah, I was gonna
pushes.
say, watching the next 10-15 minutes, then it starts popping off.
Maybe like half an
Yeah,
hour.
maybe it'll be like NYSE, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this makes me happier though, because now I can wait to see how the 30-minute closes.
I just closed down at tweet.
I'm expecting a pullback on UJ and then continue up. Let's see.
Ooh, look at that
Alpaca.
rejection from 130.
Yeah.
Look how GJ tapped at 130 and is going back down.
Yep.
Hey, Dimitri, you watching gold?
So, Alpaca.
He must be eating.
Bro,
Oh, you eating freaking frog legs again, man?
no, I'm going today to restock. I'm there.
You wanna go restock on frog legs?
Yeah, frog legs, and I'm gonna get probably some ostrich legs.
Oh my god! Why
What
don't
kind
you
of
get some? Why don't you get some head cheese while you're at it? And some Jello fish.
guys do some weird shit.
Morning, guys.
You guys are retarded.
Hey,
You
good
guys
morning.
drinks before?
Nah, man. What the fuck?
First time
is that?
talker,
What
long
the-
time watcher.
Oh, nice. What's your name?
Ryan. I've been with the Forex family for a minute now, so I'm just watching from work. So
Oh,
I'm
are
trying
you
to hide right now.
Are you from Ontario?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, Ryan.
B-Town. Brampton.
Browntown.
Yeah, I think I have your name saved as Ryan T.
Oh, T? No. That's B.
Where's Dad? Dad, are you around here?
Ted's on the chat.
I'm here.
Dad,
What's up?
are you in gold buys?
Nope. Nothing.
Nope. Oh, okay, good.
I don't trust gold right now because there was positive news related to the trade wars, and it's been going out through the news outlets. So if Trump comes out and confirms that, it's gonna move gold. So, and we already hit our target at 1550, which was the target for the week.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't see anything of interest. I mean, you could probably take gold buys up a bit, but I don't like the structure, the way it's set up right now, currently.
Okay.
GJ would have been a safer trade because of the fact that the pound is gaining a little bit of strength with regards to their Brexit talk.
Makes sense. Because I saw they have tapped on with those wicks 3 times to 34.75.
For gold to move, it needs to break out of this 4-hour range.
Damn, nice. We got 260 likes.
Wow, man, have you seen this guy? Sick. Just entered USD CAD sell. Looks like a good setup, mirror of the bull side. Let's take a look here. Since there's nothing to do here so far, you can look at USD CAD. Someone's in gold buys, so that's I think you're doing good. Let's take USD CAD. USD CAD is in a 4-hour support zone right here. So let's see what's happening on the 1 hour. 1 hour is bearish. It's kind of like rejecting this area here to the left. So let's look at the 30 minute. The 30 minute, I think for sells you need to wait for the 30-minute candle to close, right? Because I mean, you had support here. Now you want this 30-minute candle to close bearish. If it closes bearish, then you can say, okay, you know what? Now sells are going to continue. But the way it's just, you know, moving, me personally, I'm not really sure where it's going to close. So I would stay out of it.
Yeah, I don't like those wicks also.
Yeah.
Looks like there's a good zone.
Today was a good day. Learned a lesson. Trust my analysis. Show up for tomorrow. Yeah, that's the thing. In trading, you have to show up every day. You have to show up. And the only way you can show up is if you use good risk management every day. Because that's the only way you're going to show up safe and sound the next day.
I think my problem is my entries are just terrible. I get in way too late sometimes.
Oh. So did that happen today?
Yeah, that happened with was it GJ?
Okay.
As it was coming up through, I can't remember what the support was. Where is it? Yeah, I came up around. Let's say, you can barely see the screen. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
I think it was I got in around 129,900.
Okay.
And then it retraced on me like it did just now that red candle.
Yeah.
So I saw the structure and everything, but like I think my problem was I didn't look to the left, and when I looked at it, like, oh shit, and then it just retraced on me bad. So yeah, that's my problem. It's just the entries. I can understand the structure and everything, but just that one thing, you know.
So when you were looking at the chart, like since when were you looking at GJ?
It must have been before, I think before 8:30.
Before 8:30.
Yeah.
So you were looking at GJ.
Yeah, around there. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what killed me.
Yeah, I think you have to come to the charts early.
Yeah.
Because.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, because like these moves, they start at around like 6:30, 7, right? By like 8:15, 8:30, like after New York Open, these moves they start to die down, you know, or then they go in the opposite way if there's some volume. Yeah, because now even if you look at it, so if you look back and say, okay, well maybe if I was at the chart at around 7:30, I could have had a better entry.
Exactly. I remember Ted was harping on that too, because some people are just lazy. Me, if I didn't have to work, then this wouldn't be an issue, because I would have seen this like the whole structure. It's like, oh, let's get it here, because I see like where you see like the clicks coming up. I would have probably got around, let's say, 129,645 maybe. Around
Nice.
that area. Not there, but like I think the you see that big rejection there, and then the other two candles, like around the second candle with the wick, where it's bouncing off of the 129,645.
Yeah.
I probably would have gotten around there, because it looked to the left. You can see like the support right here.
Yes.
And that would have been like a perfect entry for me anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's right.
But like I mean, I just got in late. That's my problem.
Oh.
Gotta show up.
Yeah, gotta show up. I think now we know, like around 8:30, price reverses. We know that much now.
Yeah.
Like, we've at least learned that much in a year.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But it did move up. Oh, so you got in after the retracement.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think I had what is that, stop buy or buy stops rather. Yeah. But I mean, I'm learning my lesson right now, so it is what it is. So I'll just take it as a learned lesson as opposed to a loss. So that's the way I look at it.
Yep. Yeah, you know, like every day when something happens, like take the information into the next day, and then that information into the next day and the next day. You entering market orders, just make a rule that you won't trade unless depending. Yes, that's true. GJ. People are stuck in buys. Oh.
Was 22 pips.
For GJ to do a retest, you'll have to wait for a candle to close bullish for it to go back up. But you need to show a chart.
good trades today?
Me, I had good trades.
I entered those GJ sales because I saw they tapped that price on the 129, 130 flat number with the 5 pips stop loss. It was the same move as gold this morning when on London opened.
Sometimes I'm so absent-minded. Someone messages me, you know, like, what broker are you using? I'm just so absent-minded, I reply, yeah.
Yeah.
That's how absent-minded I get sometimes. And then they message me, yeah, question mark? I'm like, oh shit,
Yeah.
sorry.
They're gonna look in Google for a broker named Yeah.
Yeah, this, oh, Simon, you're right. The retest at this level here. You see this beautiful move? I got it. Oh, part of it. Good luck losing money, suckers.
Oh boy.
Oh man.
Somebody got slipped.
Good luck losing money, suckers.
Who said that?
Oh, some guy on YouTube. How much are you spread when you trade? Because my broker charges me. Oh, 3 pip spread is too much. 3 pip is too damn high, son. I'll tell you my spread. My spread is 1.5 pip right now.
On what, on TJ?
Yeah. 1.2, 1.1.
I got 1.8 to 220.
Oh
18.
wow.
So that's 1.7, 2.0.
Yeah,
I'm done. 1.6 now.
it's pretty big.
Yeah, I'm fucking switching. I'm good.
That's really big.
And
I think I should change brokers. Yes. Wow. Some guys, man, you guys have big spreads on GJ. 2.7, 3.5, holy.
Yeah, because they're using an account with no commission.
Yeah, that's why too. Standard account.
That's the problem. People don't even understand what accounts they're trying to use. If you're going to be scalping, you need to use a raw spread account, and that has a commission attached to it.
Someone will say, what's a raw spread account? Let's Google that before they ask.
These are simple things that you should already know before you start trading.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter who your broker is, as long as your broker deposits and withdrawals on time or within a timely fashion, it doesn't matter who it is. And all you have to do is you have to go on their site and check to see their spreads. You have raw spreads versus standard spreads. That's it.
ECN are the smallest spreads. See USD CAD. Look at these candles here. Look at 30-minute candle.
The spread on gold on Trader's Domain is like 1.4 to 1.3. Yeah. Sometimes 1.1.
That's really good.
BE had gold sells when candles were bullish. I don't know why.
Yeah, trader's domain, it'll fluctuate based on the volume that gets inputted with certain things. But our spreads are very tight when it comes to the pairs that people trade the most. I made sure that the pairs I like trading, I gave them the best spreads.
Yeah, you know, because TraderWays has like 25, 28.
Oh, I wonder what EG spreads are.
Whoa, what's happening here? Cat is dying? See who was trying to sell USD CAD? We're basically waiting for this candle to close. And look, we didn't know it's going to close bearish. We didn't know it's going to close bullish, but it went bullish. Gold here as well. It wasn't a sell unless it broke support.
Yeah, I thought that Ted was on gold buys.
No, I don't trust it. I mean, it from a technical perspective, gold was a buy, but from a fundamental perspective, we have incoming information to turn around and say that
gold sells activated.
The trade wars are slowing down. So I don't like the fact that we hit 1550 last night. If anything, I wanted to hit it this morning. I can't see gold going all the way back up to 1550 from 1540 today. So that's my thing. I was hoping that we would have at 1545 this morning, and then I would target 1550. But since we're at like 1540, it doesn't look good.
Yeah.
Huge move.
Let's see.
Oh shit! Someone caught 52 pips on GG.
Alright fam, I'm gonna go out. I need to go to BJ's to get some water, propane, and fill the...
You're gonna get ready for it.
Yes, I'm getting ready for the hurricane, just in case.
Rather be safe than sorry.
Take care, have fun.
I have my barbecue clean and ready. If anything happens, then I'm gonna be doing barbecue every day.
Yeah, just get a bunch of hot dogs.
Yeah. Ribeyes, churrasco. Not chicken, because I don't like chicken.
Alright. Be safe, man.
Alright, man. Take care, fam.
Alright.
Enjoy your barbecue, bro.
Okay, man. Thank you.
Take care, buddy.
Alright.
This is what is happening on gold. I was chasing that trade, but now it's real. Yes. Oh, these are live spreads here. I think these are all ECN accounts.
Is there a reason why people don't educate themselves about brokerages and things first before they start trading?
I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't want to sound arrogant or anything like that, but like, if you're going to go buy a car, wouldn't you want to know what the gas mileage is if you were driving long distances every day? Like, I don't know, it's common sense, and I think there's a lot of people here that are trying to trade that, I really think shouldn't trade. Just to be perfectly honest, because you don't have the critical thinking skill set to actually make informed decisions. You are copying you are not thinking straight. You are using a linear approach to trading, which will destroy you. You just do things because you think that that's what's going to happen, and you have no rationale behind it. You trade pairs that have wide spreads, which make no sense at all. It's actually pretty scary. I think if I was trading a pair that had a wide spread, I would try and figure out if it was advantageous for me to even try and scalp, because of the fact that if I want a 10 pip move and my spread is 3.5 pips, that's a third of my trade gone just with a spread. So, I mean, is it about, like, I mean, does that make any sense at all? Like, it's just, you have to understand, like, the logic behind what you're doing. And if you're chasing money, I mean, like I've said time and time again, you're in the wrong industry.
Nice, come on. I heard you when you took the cells. Sell limit.
Yeah, I took a gold cell too.
The problem is I am in love with exotic pairs. Yeah, I guess I don't know. Being in love with exotic pairs and being profitable on one pair are two very different things. Because you can be in love with the, you know, and then what's going to happen? You're going to lose most of your money because you can keep spending and spending. If you know what I mean. So what happens on pending orders? Pending orders, you have, first of all, Young Flame. I think you need some more information. Like, you need to read more about, like, ask price and bid price. How is the spread made? Like, you know, like, what role do ask prices and bid prices make in a spread? When you don't know that, how can you just possibly, I just don't know, man. It's pretty weird. So basically, you have an ask price and a bid price, right? So let's say your pending is somewhere here. So when ask price and bid price are going to go over the pending, then it's going to get activated. So you will obviously be in a drawdown because the broker wants its spread first.
Yeah, do you guys understand how spread even works and what the purpose of a spread is? Like, this is where I tend to think people have a very, very, like, uneducated look at actually how trading works in general. And I think that's the first fundamental thing, is you need to understand what spread is and why there's a spread. The spread is the cost of doing business between the broker and the prime banks, because you're paying to execute a trade. When you pay to execute a trade, that money is going to the broker to cover their costs of getting you the liquidity to access the trade. And the thing is, people don't understand that, is during high liquidity, the spreads decrease because it's cheaper to purchase the flow. During times of low volatility or high impact news where there's a risk associated with the flow, the spreads increase because the cost of doing business has increased, or the risk associated with that, with that business has increased. These are very basic things, and if you don't understand simple principles of trading, you need to leave the stream. You need to go do some research, go do some homework, and understand that, because spreads, the bid price, the ask price, those affect your profit margins greatly. And if you're not understanding these simple concepts, you're either throwing money away, you're not executing correctly, and it's just, man, you need to really work on that.
Damn, I'm pissed off that my third order didn't activate.
Shit.
During the fourth order. Perfect example why I took that sell. Basically, the same pattern happened yesterday, just the opposite way. The market pushed up yesterday, made new highs. We pulled back, grabbed liquidity, pushed back up. Today the market pushed down, made new lows, daily lows, pushed up. Same pattern. Nothing too hard.
So here's the thing. It says, there's a question here, perfectly thick. There's so many educational places that tells different things and different opinions. Well, why don't you read and chart down each opinion and start to see a pattern in that opinion, and then start to see, okay, if 6 people say this one thing, I will think about that opinion, and then I will bring that opinion to people who I work with every day, such as myself or Raja, and then I will ask about that opinion. That is how you learn, that is how you gain information.
Alright guys, I'm gonna head out. See you guys later.
Take care, have fun.
Yeah.
Alright, take it easy.
Go get this fever out.
I just really think people need more education before they come over to start trying to trade.
Hey,
The
Ted.
problem is, they're just lazy, man. They don't want to research. They just want everything answered.
What's happening with your office? Are you like renovating the whole thing, or just like some?
So now it's because the new house is getting built, so
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I keep hearing drills.
that's in my office and down in the basement. So.
Okay. Oh, you guys have basement up that way also?
Oh yeah. My basement's like 1,500 square feet, so we're just updating it, and then my office is getting redone. So.
Okay.
Yeah, we gotta keep things.
Yeah, so I gotta do that, and then I'm building a new house, so that's starting now.
Did you always plan to sell, or you just selling because the market where it's at right now, and you don't want to be caught at the bottom of in a possible recession?
I already have too many properties, so I'm just trying to unload this one. I was thinking of keeping it, but I just don't want the burden of killing another property. Well, not killing it, but managing it. So I figure it's just easy to get rid of a house. Like a condo is easy because, you know, there's a lot less that can go wrong. But like with a house, if people destroy the house, it's going to cost me a lot to put it back together.
True.
Yeah, so I'll see. I mean, I'm doing it right now. I might keep it. I have to just figure out. I mean, I need to buy 2 other properties, but I'm not buying them here in the city. So I have too many properties in the city right now, so I was thinking get vacation properties now.
How is XM? XM is already broker. Each day pattern has potential to touch previous high low. Yes. But what is the housing market like in your? all that I know about the housing market is long term, it's always bullish. These little crashes here and there, these is just retracements. Because like land, I mean, there's no more land. Like the only land we have is now. So I think land value is always going to go up. Bullish forever. Then the US is going to come and say, oh, we own the moon now. Or Mars. User.
If you're watching gold, we might have a chance to go to 1547. It looks pretty clear.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Oh, it's 9 AM already.
Wait for the support to be created here. We should be off to the races. Every time someone makes a comment about a direction of a trade without posting a chart, I'm putting you in a timeout, and then I'm eventually banning you from the chat. Because it's not conducive to say, oh, I knew it was going up here, I knew it was dropping, or see, I told you so. That is not beneficial to anybody trying to learn if there has not been a chart discussed on why that action was taking place. So be prepared.
What do you guys think about swinging a trade, letting it run? It always comes back to my entry point. I never know when to close to maximize profits. Well, Joaquin, what you gotta do is you have to now look back at your trades and see that, okay, like what's the maximum amount of pips your trade is going into profits. And I can guarantee you that almost 80% of the time your trade is always going to go in like maybe 15 to 20 pip profits, but your TP is maybe like, you know, it's beyond the zone, or it's basically at an area where price tries to go but it couldn't go and then retraces. So once you find out that, okay, maybe like 15 to 20 pips are what you get all the time whenever you're in a swing trade, I would suggest to secure profits at that at that point. Because once you're securing profits at that point, you're going to start to get a better understanding that, okay, you know what, maybe I can secure 15 to 20 pips every time and let the rest run. Because if it's going to run hard. That's the thing. But most times it always comes back to your entry prices, stopping you out at break even, or maybe at stop loss. So it's always a good idea to secure profits. Why do you choose to scalp over swing trade? I think when I'm scalping, I know like right now my life is structured in a way that I can wake up, come on the charts at like 6:30 a.m. By like 8:30, 8:45, I'm done trading. And to me, that's awesome, because now I have the rest of the day to just chill, spend time with my family, do some work. So it's really good in that way. It gives me the freedom of time, because like my nature is that if I'm gonna try to be in a swing trade, I'm gonna be looking at the charts every hour or every 30 minutes. That's just my nature, So it's very important for me to just be in and out of the trade so that I can focus on some other things. And that's how you make trading like your like a part-time job, because like from 6:30 to 8:30 it's like my part-time job. Like if you look at the time, it's 9 a.m. right now, and I've been sitting on my desk with my hands crossed all this time, just chilling. So it's very important to learn to know when to chill. I took my trade in the morning, 23 pips, and I've been chilling like a villain. Oh wow, USD CAD ran all the way up.
Yep, there's all those people taking USD CAD sells.
Yeah, damn. That's why you wait for candles to close.
I just don't understand why people make these stupid calls about gold, like sells and buys for these long-term numbers. It's dumb. It's like right now I could say gold's going to go to 1,200. It'll eventually get there. If I hold a big enough drawdown, it'll eventually get there. Like, it's just so stupid.
What's the NYC to open? What? Wants the NYC to open bullish. Yeah. You have to be in the market fluidity Forex family. Yes. So Zoom is for Forex family and market fluidity. But trust me, being in the Zoom chat, you're not missing anything. I'm in USD CAD at the top, at break even. Do you think? I don't know. Depends if you're in a buy or a sell. This is fun now. Who's in a drawdown? Who's in a drawdown? We'll help you get out of the drawdown. Give you some expert advice.
Position, that's all.
Yeah. All you gotta say is the name of the pair, and if you are in a sell or a buy, and the entry. So UVXY long. No, I don't understand what UVXY is, so I'm sorry, can't help you with that.
Let's see if I can get a buy on this retrace. Quick buy.
Ooh, good call, Kavan. Where was what price was yours limit at?
142.83, 1543.70.
Oh.
And 1545 and 1544.
Oh, nice. So 1544 is nasty. What's this? USD CAD sell 1.331 entry 1.331. Oh yeah, I think you should have your stop at break even. Yeah. All right.
Same setup. It did the same exact thing yesterday, just the other.
Ooh.
That's why it's very good to trade one pair, folks.
Yes.
You notice certain patterns. I didn't do anything different.
Ted, I saw that message right before you deleted it. What do you think, UJ? Resistance level, sell. Ted's just there shaking his head. Someone's in GJ sell 129,625. Let's take a look. 129,625. You're in a sell. Yeah, I don't know because it's above that resistance, so these sells might get a little wonky here. Yeah, I don't know. Hey Raja, Wix don't lie. I just joined Forex family. Do I just need to wait for invitation Zoom chat? Is there something else? Yeah, so if you joined, it's almost like 4 or 5 hours. You get a confirmation email with next instructions and stuff like that. So
once again, if you discuss anything without showing a chart, I'm putting you in timeout.
You're going in a naughty corner. Ooh, nice. Oh, gone. All right, what's this? Oh, Ronald. Very nice. Eurocat buys. I'm pretty uneasy with this big ass stock. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh my goodness.
See, UJ is ranging. GJ is at this level here, which we don't know. See, it's at this level here. We don't know. You know, so here, now you have to wait to see if it closes below support or if it closes above support. Same thing happened with USD CAD, right? This 30-minute candle, before it shot up, it was bearish, and then I said, hey, just wait for it to close. And you know, you were waiting for it to close, it closed up over there. Same thing with GJ now, you gotta wait because we don't know where it's gonna close. If it closes above, you know, 129,650, then you can turn around and say, okay, now we're trying to make some sort of a support to continue to go up. But if it closes below that area, then GJ comes back into this ranging area. Right, so trading is really simple if you just wait for candles to close. Just wait. Look at UJ ranging. EJ is pulling back. I mean, it's wild. USD CAD is continuing bullish. See, clean candle. I think USD CAD can continue to 1.33, 150. So see what I do? Ted's right. See what I do? I'm looking. I have chart open. And I am like, you know, like doing my commentary on the chart, like what I think is going to happen. And this is what people need to understand, that when you share charts, you're sharing your ideas. And if you can have someone look at, because hey, listen, you can say buy UJ, but if someone doesn't look at your chart, they don't know where you have zones plotted, what candles you're looking at, what confirmations you're looking at. You know, if people don't know that, if you don't show that to people, then you're not going to get better. Trust me. It's going to be very hard. It's going to be very, very hard. Oh, this cappuccino is so good. Oof, EJ is pulling back. So see, now we started the stream at 6:30. I took my I took my one and only trade 2 hours ago. Since 2 hours, I have not taken another trade. Discipline. 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 Discipline is the key.
When I grow up, I want to be just like you.
Yeah, man. I mean, discipline is, it's funny because people say, hey, I want to leave 9 to 5, or I don't want to work for someone else, or, you know, I don't want to, like, you know, have a job. But you know, it's the opposite. People are more disciplined at their jobs than they are at something that's going to make them money.
Oh man, yeah, that is true. So true.
It's true, right?
Like you have to patiently wait for a trade, just like how you wait for lunch at your job. You know.
Yeah.
You know?
Man, you can't even take a shit without asking someone at your job. And you know that you have to stay disciplined for your lunch break to take a shit.
Yeah.
But trading, no one wants to be disciplined here, man. Why? It's useless.
The exact same thing, man.
Yeah, man. I just don't understand. In this market, you can make so much. I've seen so many people make fucking retarded amounts of money. Only because they applied the same discipline which they would at their job.
Yep. And for the past couple of weeks with these trade wars, like, if you're making money, man, you're doing something right. Like, 'cause this market is like crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, because I look at it this way, right? If, like, people make fun of me, oh yeah, he just draws candles and this and that, but look at this. Every pip moved in a candle is billions of dollars being moved. You know, so if you can scrape some of those, that's, to me, that's just mind-blowing. Right? Like, if you can say, okay, this candle will go from, let's say, 3340 to 33150, and if you put a trade here and if the candle goes up, you're making money. To me, that's just mind-blowing. I mean, wow, this is so easy. Just gotta have.
I wish I'd never. I guess when I was younger, I never had the attitude of I thought I was owed something. And I just read the chat and I see the way people talk to each other. I see how they communicate, and there's such a fundamental barrier in terms of how they gather information and how they pass information to each other. I guess it just, to me, it's so confusing how people can communicate this way with no details, just random comments. And it's just, I sit there and it's like, wow, you're really wasting a whole hour or 2 hours of your time just randomly talking about stuff. And it's scary, actually. I feel bad for a lot of people that maybe you're not even cut out to do a job. Maybe you need to go back to school and learn more about how to communicate effectively with people. Maybe you need to take courses with that, because I just feel that that is a skill if you do not have, and you cannot communicate your thoughts effectively or provide analysis effectively with information and details about, like, the story you're trying to create, you're just literally wasting your time. Like, it's scary. I really think people need to take a step back and understand why they're actually trading.
Raja. GJ's heading down. EJ's heading down. Ooh. Yakub, you're an artist. Is Oanda different from FXCM? I have no idea. I have not used FXCM and I haven't used Oanda. Ted, it will be 2 years with you in September and I'm just getting profitable. See, that's like getting a promotion at a job, like a big promotion.
Yeah, I think people underestimate the effort it requires to work at this. And I think people forget. I mean, I worked in an institution for 13 years. I did finance in university. So
Good morning, Ted.
Good morning.
May I know why gold dropped so hard today? I just I got stopped out, and you just want institution wants to get a better price at those levels at the gold.
no, gold hit 1550, which was the top of the weekly range and the monthly range. We're coming towards the end of the month, so there's a pullback as orders are leaving the market, and now we'll have to reevaluate in September where we're moving.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, I mean, what's the time right now? 9:30. Just gonna wait till NYC open and then I'm just gonna leave. Uncle Ted, what's the most valuable thing you took out of your experience of those 13 years in these institutions and that you worked at?
I think it's understanding sort of the perspective of what larger institutions are doing, and also the fact that there's different risk levels for different institutions as well. I think when you're trading, you need to learn a long-term analysis of how currency pairs work against each other and how the various markets intertwine. Understanding what happens at a desk is different than understanding what happens at a boardroom when you're talking about risk, because there's always a struggle between risk and then profit. So the boardroom wants profit, and a lot of portfolio managers want to manage risk.
Well, you know what are those sounds? These sounds are my take profits being hit on every pair on the Forex market. Who is in USD JPY already? Andres Felipe Diaz. UJ is ranging. Look at this. Look at this. What? Like, look at this, man. When price is at support or resistance level, you wait for the 30-minute close. Yes, that's my new rule. Now I just wait for 30-minute candles and I just base my trades off of that. Like if you're looking at GJ 30-minute right now, I think this move up was a fake out. It's coming down and closing below 129.650. If it does, there's a very high chance we're going to break support later on during London close and continue down. But my time to trade is ending here in like 5 minutes. I gotta go get brakes changed on one of my cars. Hi Raja, I can see clean candle to the left. Any idea? GJ 30 minute. What is the strongest strategy you use? Trend is friend, break and retest support resistance, candle patterns, or all three? Stop trying to pick tops and bottoms. Oh, Scott Merkin, there's no such thing as a strategy. It's just like once you understand why price is moving through zones, why candles are forming the way they're forming, you start to understand that okay, you know what, strategies don't really exist. Because now when you're looking at this chart, you had candles closing at 1.9650. They broke up, came down, this candle closed below that area. So now, now you have this candle that's moving up at NYC open. So we're not really sure if this is going to close above 129.650 or below 129.650. But we do know is that if it closes below, we're going to continue down. But if it closes above 129.650, then maybe this move down was a retest of this resistance turn support to continue up. So it's all about understanding candles, why they're moving, what zones represent, and especially what time of market is that you're looking at, right? London open, New York open, pre-New York, London close. So all those things matter. Ooh, you just continuing bullish. Do you follow trend break strategy? Yes, trending markets are good markets. Oh, look, USD CAD went to 1.33150. Trending markets are good markets because this morning when I came to the charts, price was trending up. It was about to break resistance, so I took buys, and then price went up. Then we had a target at 130 and it hit that target. The number one thing is that you need rules on your risk. As long as you have rules around your risk, things are going to be okay. Have you ever thought about using Discord, creating community with it instead of just letting all these random people ask stupid questions all day in YouTube chat? Yeah, I tried, but then at the same time, I figured that I was once in the same place as everybody else. So I figured that if we start these streams for everybody, then maybe people's learning process will be really catalyzed, they learn faster. Please put on GJ chart. Amar Hendricks, I think you need to clean your monitor or your phone, or you need your new glasses, because this is the GJ chart. What's the best way to draw zones? High time frame, body of wicks. Yeah, Scott Merkin, I think you need to go through my YouTube videos here first. Anyone, if this is your second day on the stream, you need to go through all the YouTube videos I have. I'm not even joking, seriously. This is because people don't go through those videos, and I'm going to just remove them. Here, take this. Loading. Wow, gold is just ranging in that 4 hour. Your videos are kind of long. Well, I can tell you this much: the road to profitability in Forex is 10 times longer.
That was good.
Yeah. Your videos are kind of long, man. Wow.
Before I became profit trader, man, I watched every single video. Like back in the days, like there was none of this stuff on YouTube. Like I had to dig through even to find the type of broker these guys use.
Oh man, I used to watch this guy a lot. Akil Stokes.
I used to watch the 10 Sites videos, man. I had to bootleg his videos.
Yeah, bootleg his videos.
Yeah, man. You guys are complaining about the videos long. Like, I'm happy, man. If I'm getting started, all that free information is there.
I used to watch Akil Stokes a lot. Now
my
he's.
My wife would tell you, man, how much hours I spent just watching videos and trying to gain so much knowledge, man.
Yeah.
Even till this day, man, I still flip through Instagram. I look at every other traders and see what's going on. You know?
What if I tell you you're gonna need about 10,000 hours of charting to become good at Forex?
Oh yes.
Like there was no video like this to teach me what was support and resistance. I had to find that information. I had to dig through. Like now you can just type in support and resistance in YouTube and that shit pops up.
Yeah. Exactly.
Like man, these fucking videos are too long, man. You might as well quit before you get started.
Yeah, look at this. How to trade support resistance.
Sorry to tell you.
There we go. So many videos. Oh, I'm number 3rd. Man, this is Invictus, he bought these views. There's no way he got 100,000 views on this.
Yeah, I seen that, man. Like I was just like, what the hell?
Yeah, he bought views, man. 100%.
This
Look.
guy was before remember he dressed up as a chick?
Yeah.
He was viral before viral.
Yeah, look, 415,000 views.
Yeah, I saw those numbers a couple months ago. I was like, and I compared them to your number, and he doesn't, like, it's weird. Like, I don't know, man. Maybe the hashtag or something.
Maybe, yeah, maybe something. But he's not active anymore.
Yeah, he's not active. Like, he fell off the map.
Yeah. Oh, you can't buy views. Oh. Oh, really?
Can't buy.
You can't? Man, you can buy anything if you have money. Hold on.
Type it in. Pull up Google. How to buy YouTube views.
Yeah, how to buy... Yeah, exactly.
There it is right there.
Buy YouTube views. There we go. Fuck.
And they said it's guaranteed.
Guaranteed 1,000 views for $5.
There it is.
100,000 for... No, 10,000 for $40. Delivery time 1 to 3 days. For 500 views, 1 day delivery time. Oh, premium packs. Holy shit.
Yeah, damn.
What?
Here it is.
Oh shit. They got a 1 million views package too.
buy anything.
You can buy anything in the world, man.
Anything in this world. You should know that.
Yeah, look at that guy who just committed suicide. That dude was buying kids.
Do you know when eBay first came out, you could buy kidneys and everything then before they stopped it?
Yeah. People were bidding for kidneys.
Yeah.
Chinese click farms. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that.
Yeah.
Chinese click farm. Bunch of Asians changing IP addresses and just clicking for views.
Mm-hmm. Today was a good day.
Yeah, it was a good day today.
I want to see if 9:45 we get a push. I've been watching, kind of see.
If this is your first week on the streams, I would say watch this webinar right here. It's called How to Make a Trading Plan and Trade It. That's the first webinar you should watch. And then look, there's how to identify support resistance. Look at this. How to trade momentum based off support and resistance. 1 year ago, we do the same thing.
You've been doing this since 2017 when I joined Forex.
Yeah.
This is just a long time of hard work.
Yeah, same thing. And bro, trust me, like this, like I look at my videos. I have them since like 2 years ago, and we've been doing the same thing since 2 years, and we're just getting better and better every day.
Yeah.
I remember you post links.
Why, Rakeel, why you didn't upload the mixer videos to YouTube and all the Twitch videos to YouTube?
Oh, they wouldn't let me download them because they're too big.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but they keep the videos on for maybe 2 weeks.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, YouTube keeps them forever. Like.
Yeah, YouTube keeps them for life.
Yeah.
Their fucking server is probably a fucking state. I would love to see that server room.
I just got back out of YouTube.
Are there any good traders that you recommend following on Instagram? I would say no. I would say just do what you can do the best. Because following traders on Instagram doesn't make any sense because no one's really giving you any information on why they're taking trades. Or if you want to follow them because they have like, nice cars or vacation, stuff like that, then sure. Fibs don't lie. Alright, boys and girls, I'm gonna head off. I'm gonna get new brakes for my tires. Oh, for the car.
Take care, Rakeel.
Take care, bro. Have a good day.